Greetings, fellow travelers, and welcome back to Hell. And welcome back to the Broken Pact. What was once the Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica show this season, perhaps for the last time, is on Avernus, featuring the Descent into Avernus new campaign setting book from Dungeons & Dragons, coming to you live on the Dungeons & Dragons Twitch channel and live to tape on the D&D YouTube channel and available as a podcast on Saving Throw Show at savingthrowshow.com. My name is Ruben Bressler, and these fine citizens are my players. Please feel free to introduce yourselves.
Hi, everybody. My name is Jordan Pridgeon, and I play Astaroth, who is a Boros fighter from the Minotaur Guild. I meant to say Minotaur fighter. Boros fighter worked.
We don't have time. We don't have time. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
You get it. Yeah, you get it. I hit things, and I've tried to start a little segment of the Boros Legion on Avernus, and it's worked out okay. And now I'm the Boros fighter from the Minotaur Legion.
What I like about it is the way you said it was so like you were the McLaughlin group. I am a Boros fighter from the Minotaur Guild, and I'm here to talk about taxation and Ravnica.
Minotaurs are underrepresented in our political landscape.
On.
Hey y'all, I am Riley Silverman and I play Velma Sweet. And you know what? Her guild, her race, her class doesn't matter. What matters is I have this awesome paper fan that our good friend Ashlyn brought me from Japan.
Cool.
Yay! So, this is all that I'm about now. Is this cool paper fan that I'm actually diligently opening and closing instead of popping it open like I'm on Drag Race because I don't want to break this awesome fan that Ashlyn gave me. So that is my time.
Your colors and everything.
It is. It's perfect.
So cool.
She loves me. More than you guys. She gave me this cool gift. I'm sure she didn't bring gifts for you.
Cool. Let's not talk about that.
Aggressive.
I was like, I was hoping you wouldn't mention that. Jeez. The Kit Kats were fun.
Hi, everybody. I'm Grob Galati, and I play Lucian Ladrian from the Azori Senate from Ravnica originally, but now we're all in hell and dealing with issues like, books being made out of skin instead of paper. And everybody's okay with it except for Lucian, so I guess it's not really a big deal at all.
I mean, isn't it kind of like tree skin anyways?
Yes.
No, trees aren't alive, okay? It was a bit because you're supposed to. It's a good segue.
Oh, okay. Hey, everyone. I'm just kidding. I'm Ashlyn Rose, and I play a Luxodon cleric from the Celestian Conclave. And her name is Tuturu.
Tuturu!
And
Oh, it's been so long.
Yeah. It has been a minute. It's been a while. I was in Japan, but I'm back now.
Where she brought me this awesome paper fan.
Yes.
Okay.
This is our season finale, everybody. Season 3 finale. I really like playing D&D with you all, and I'm excited to see where this episode goes. And I'm very happy that you all have joined us. And we're also proud, pleased, and privileged to have gotten to bring you Descent into Avernus this season. You can pick up your own copy of Descent into Avernus at a friendly local game store near you. Support your friendly local game store. We are also the first Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica show here on twitch.tv/DND, which you can also pick up at a friendly local game store near you, which I actually have a copy of somewhere here. I still have my PDFs, mostly, but I actually have a real copy of the Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica, which, if you've been paying attention, we've been using, and if you pay attention this episode, we will continue to use the Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica. We do have several sponsors that we would like to thank as well. Flawless segue. Who's going to go?
Who is it?
I'll do it.
Great.
First off, our guest sponsor for this season, who have brought our wonderful guests earlier in the season, is Cool Stuff Inc., which is just a great place to buy magic cards and gaming accessories and things like that. They have all sorts of cool stuff like that. And if you want to get a deal on buying stuff there and support the Broken Pact a little bit, you can use Broken 5 for 5% off and show them that you like our show and appreciate that they were sponsoring us for stuff. Yeah.
Another one of our great sponsors is Elderwood Academy, makers of very fine wood-based gaming supplies from Dice Vaults. I have this really cool Doctor Who-themed, unofficial, Doctor Who-themed, it's a police box spell book dice holder, and you can use it as a dice tray to roll your dice in. You can also store your dice or hold your minis. They have a bunch of really cool stuff. They have dice towers, dice trays. So check out Elderwood Academy, and hey, tell them we sent you.
Another sponsor that we have this season is Hero Forge. They are our official mini sponsor this season, And on their website, you can customize your very own miniature. You can create one from all sorts of different races. They have elves, they have orcs, they have goblins. You can even make loxodons and minotaurs. You can make all sorts of cool miniatures.
And centaurs. Oh my.
And centaurs. Is that true?
Yeah.
That's true. That's a fact.
You're like, I don't want to tell
know
people.
that part. That's really cool.
It is
yeah,
true. It
it's
is
cool.
true. It is true. It's not
And they
bullshit.
also have new technology, brand new, amazing technology, where you can customize the way their arms go.
Yeah.
So you can actually create one that is like dabbing, which I have done, and it's amazing. It's amazing. I highly recommend you make your own dabbing Lucian or dabbing Tuturu. Go for it.
Yes.
It's really fun. Show us your favorites. Send us links on social media. That's HeroForge at heroforge.com.
And our last but not least sponsor of the show is Norse Foundry, the one-stop shop for all sorts of really crazy, amazing, really well-made dice. They have dice. They have what were they called? They were like text chests, all sorts of things. Their metal dice in particular are really cool. Tons of different colors, shades, and everything. And you can get 10% off while you're there if you use the code saving throw show. Okay, so it looked like a the. It's like saving the throw show.
Saving the throw
I was
show.
like, that's all right. Saving throw
That's
show.
not
Yeah, don't use
10%.
Saving the Throw Show where they will add 10%.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Flawless. And so thank you so much to everybody for tuning in. I also have a couple of other credits. I do want to thank Zach Heidi for our opening theme music.
Yeah.
Jarina Linnea for the character art that you see in the lower right-hand corner of the screen. Phil DeLuca, Emma Fury, and John Wells for helping me craft this story and without whom I'd be totally lost. Benevolent Overlord Dom Zook. For the last time in 2019, the thing does not run without Dom Zook. And this episode, I have a special thank you to Kelly DeLuca of Tiny Shiny Squid Inc. For our tree that you will see later in the episode.
What?
So without further ado, let's get into episode 10 of season 3 of the Broken Pact. Season 3, Episode 10, Finale, The Tree of Redemption. A brief recap, in case this is your first episode of the Broken Pact.
Which, like, way to start.
Or if you happen to be gone for a week
Kudos
in
to
the
you,
middle
though.
of our season.
4 reluctant adventurers on Ravnica, the city of guilds, came together to investigate the death of one of their mentors. What ensued was a murder investigation, cover-ups, copycats, mistaken identities, and deepening conspiracies around the legendary Embermind killings that led them to uncover a greater threat, a dragon god looking to take over worlds. One of the tools this being was using was the culprit, a corrupted firemane angel named Feather, whom the party helped to redeem and free from the dragon god. Feather, in turn, helped to resurrect the murdered mentor, a dryad named Mookie, one of a powerful series of entities called Maros that can control the ebbs and flows of Yggrasil, the world tree. Along the way, the party were dubbed with the power of Mookie and the other dryads called the World Pact, which imbued them with mysterious and unique power and broke it between them. Power that beings like the dragon god would kill worlds for. So Mookie helped them to escape their home plane of Ravnica, and so they found themselves in Avernus, the first layer of hell. The party got their bearings, commandeered a war machine, and rescued Lulu, the Hollyphant, whom they've traveled with pretty much ever since. Many trials, tribulations, fights, and foes ensued. Ultimately, the party split with Lulu, who went off to find the Sword of Zariel, a powerful artifact that she hopes will help to convince her former friend to come back to the light. And also, Tutoru disappeared into the engine of the war machine, which they had named the Morrow. The remaining 3 members stumbled upon a wandering warrior named Lunaria, played last week wonderfully by Michelle Wynn Bradley. And then those 4 passed through fire, combat, and customs as they flew up towards the city of Elturel, a city transported by nefarious means to Avernus, and which has a tree that the party thinks that they can use through the power of the Morrow and the World Pact to get out of hell, and maybe back home to Ravnica. And that is where we will pick up the action. 3 of you. White ash is falling slowly from the sky above Elturel, sticking to your skin when it lands. There's a creeping chill in the air and a quiet. If you didn't know better, you'd say it almost feels like autumn in Ravnica. The blood-red sky is barely visible through the roiling clouds above. Columns of smoke billow towards the sky, buildings half torn open by falling debris, or maybe claws, exposing living rooms, kitchens, parlors. In one gaping hole, you see what was once a bar. Bottles smashed, the mirror behind glass broken and silver melted. You see an office. Papers those that aren't burnt to a crisp are strewn and blowing, covered in dust. You see a home, a living room, a family portrait, or what remains of one, torn and mangled, barely still hanging above a fireplace. A clock, still on a mantelpiece, cracked and marred, but still ticking. But the most distracting thing is the quiet. This is a bustling place, usually, but this city is empty. Whatever survivors there are have fled the streets and are in hiding. The soft crunches of your boots on the brick streets and charred remains of wood and cloth and falling ash carry to your ears. The occasional far-off howl or bellow or crash can be heard over the deafened silence, and you can barely feel like it's real at all. What would you like to do?
I have to find Tutoru. I'm going to cast Locate Person one more time.
Okay.
To locate Tutoru. Let's see.
I'm going to mutter ribbons, and then my armor changes back from my scavenger outfit to my cloak, so I look more like the character art, and I tuck my goggles away in my bag in case we need them later, but they're gone for now.
Actually, instead of Locate Person, I'm going to cast Locate Object.
Okay.
I'm going to
Tell me the text of Locate Object real quick.
describe or name an object that is familiar to you. You sense the direction to the object's location as long as the object is within 1,000 feet of you. If the object is in motion, you know the direction of its movement.
All right. What object are you choosing?
I'm going to choose, I believe you still have the Chill Hammer.
Yes, I do.
Chill Hammer it is.
Okay.
So I cast
Has to
Locate.
chill mallet.
Chill Mallet. That's
And
what I said.
it just sends a ping, right?
Yeah, basically the spell can locate a specific object known to you as long as you've seen it up close within 30 feet at least once.
Which you have. So you focus on the icy, chilly hammer in the quiet of the street, the evacuated, abandoned street. The only noise, really, being a soft, like a white noise static in your ear a little bit. The occasional far-off howl. And a tick of that clock sitting on the mantelpiece. And the tick fades, and instead you get a ping, essentially. The tick in your mind shows you just on the edge of your vision, on the edge of your location, where the mallet is, couple blocks away. towards the middle of town.
Okay. I start rushing that direction.
This place is eerie. What do you think happened here? As I'm going along with...
I think a city was pulled into hell.
You're rushing?
I mean, walking very quickly.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Everybody roll stealth at disadvantage.
Okay. Not terrible. Okay.
15's my bad one.
Okay.
15's your bad one? Oh, right. That makes sense.
Dang.
You could now. Oh, you didn't put it on though. Never mind.
Bless you.
Because you had your cloak of Elvenkind, so that could also.
Yes.
Fine.
I guess I did not think of that at all. I got a 9.
8.
Okay. I rolled pretty high. So as you are rushing, you can focus where you know the object is, and you turn a corner and you're able to see where your pit. How long does it last for?
I believe.
A couple minutes, right? 10
Yeah,
minutes?
10 minutes, I believe. Let me double
Yeah,
check.
and 1,000 feet, you're able to get towards a square,
10 minutes.
a
Yeah.
town square.
Okay.
And in the middle of this town square is, I mean, it's an open square that is nicely cobblestoned and bricked. There are benches. This is probably a fine place to have a farmer's market or an art fair.
Oh.
In front of you, one abyssal chicken hops across the street because we ended up with enough donations last week. So we'll handle that abyssal chicken as the rest of this goes on. And in front of you, you see where your vision has pinged. There's a massive tree in the center
Oh my gosh, that's
Wow.
so cool.
of town.
Good job, Kelly.
Whoa.
Ooh.
But it's also not a tree in some ways.
Yeah, it has a mouth.
It looks like it's been corrupted in some ways. It's been changed, altered by being in hell. It has eyes in places it shouldn't. It has a mouth.
Which is anywhere on a tree.
Anywhere on a tree.
Places it shouldn't.
Yeah, usually a tree's bark is worse than its bite, but here it's debatable.
Bark.
And as you
And
rush,
Singing is atrocious.
you have attracted attention as you see some cultists with a black handprint on a helmet, black handprints on their cloaks, and black ink on their hands come around you and surround you.
We don't want any trouble. We're just looking for our friend. Have you seen a loxodon around here? An elephant-like creature.
Look, you don't want to fight us. All right? We've taken out bigger threats than you.
Okay, well, don't antagonize them.
Lucian, which direction are you sensing the object?
That way.
I point where he says, and I don't think within 120 feet of her, but just in case, I cast message, and I just say, Tuturu, are you here?
Hold that thought.
Okay.
Tuturu,
Yes.
you are still sitting under the tree with Mookie. White petals of fragrant flowers are slowly falling from a dogwood tree, floating and tumbling off your gray skin where they land. There's a dewy spring chill in the air, and a nice, calm quiet. If you didn't know any better, you'd say that this was Ravnica. The blue sky is barely visible behind the leaves of the overhanging trees, columns of light poking through. But it's not Ravnica. Something's amiss. Because between the trees, just out of focus, you can sense those same remnants of Elturel. Smashed bottles, strewn papers, that ticking clock on the mantelpiece. And you hear a voice out of the corner of your ear that you would swear sounds like Velma, asking if you're there.
Velma? Did they make it already? I'm here, but where are you?
We are in Elturel. We followed your signal, but we may be detained. Are you safe?
The cultists are encircling you at this point. The lead one in the front looks to be well armored in chainmail, and he hefts a large weapon onto his shoulder, a mace. And he smiles at Astaroth, because he's the one that threatened. It's quiet in the conclave. Usually it's a bustling place, but this forest is empty. You can feel the soft crunch under your feet of shed bark and leaves, but it doesn't sound exactly right. It sounds more like ash and charred wood. You do hear an occasional far-off howl, but where you would expect to hear a Raktusk or an Indrik, instead it's different somehow, more haunting. And it doesn't feel like you're in Ravnica at all. The three of you roll for initiative.
All right, here we go. Oh no.
I don't want to hear
You,
oh no from our
meanwhile,
fighter.
want a nature check.
Nature check. That's a natural one.
Hey, I rolled a natural one too.
Yay.
Great first two rolls of the
Right?
session.
Okay, so
We're getting out of the way.
What's your nature bonus?
Let me check for you real quick. It should be. Thank you. +3.
+3. So your initiative is going to be 4, because you rolled a
Sweet.
1 + 3.
Okay.
Who has a 20 or higher?
Not I.
Yikes. Let me get my initiative cards real quick. There we go. Here are, those are some cultists, those are some of those things, there's that guy. Oh, we're going to use nuns with guns, I think, for these.
Yeah, we are.
Nuns with guns.
Nuns with guns, cultists, and main guy. Okay. So, these are your minis here. Lulu's not here. We can set up... What do you want to set up? Let's scoot everything my way, actually.
Scoot it, scoot it.
So we'll scoot this way.
Those branches have such nice places you can put people.
Indeed. They are not up there presently. But it would be quite cool. So you guys are walking along. Did you
I'm
have
not.
a particular... Oh, you're not. You're elsewhere. How are you walking?
I mean, they're
I'm-
following me, so I'd probably be in front.
Yeah.
Right. And Astaroth said something.
Yeah.
Do you want to be in the back or the front?
I'll probably be closer to the front because I tend to take point when we get
Okay.
to physical
And you
combat
were a little bit
situations.
further away from the tree than this.
Yeah.
And so the main guy, we'll say, is here. The Abyssal Chicken, we'll say, is there.
Love it.
These two folks, nuns with guns off to the sides.
Wouldn't you like
And
to
then
know?
the cultists backing y'all up like so. So, first initiative I'm going to roll is going to be for the Fists of Bane.
Fists of Bane.
That's a 7 plus 0. Fists. Next, I will roll for the Iron Consoles. Also bad.
Those are cool dice.
Thanks. I got them for my girlfriend.
Oh.
They're super nice.
Girlfriend
Two
dice.
true. I know, right? I'm not rolling good with them yet.
So, like,
We're
yeah, we'll see.
We're saving up the juju. And Black Gauntlet of Bane, the main guy in the front. Hey, there we go. Still not great. Okay. 20 and higher. Did we have anybody?
No.
20 to 15.
I got a 16.
Uh, 15 to 10.
I got 12.
Five.
So let's. And what's your Actually, I had you roll nature, didn't I?
Yeah, I'm at
So
4.
so we'll have you go before these last guys.
We're just taking our time, you know?
Yeah. Gotta stop and smell the ash.
Lucian,
I'm first.
these folks are menacing you, and you are first to go.
So you need more than me to block them? Because they have menace?
Yep, that's what I
That's
thought.
right. There is one
Magic joke.
one of the center guy, 2 of the side guys, and 3 of the back guys.
Okay. I'm gonna walk. Lucian's gonna walk 1, 2, 3. Walk right up to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
3. So Lucian's gonna walk right up to that. That's the guy in charge.
He is.
He's wearing the chainmail or whatever.
Indeed.
Okay. Lucian's gonna walk right up to him and pull out a scroll and open it up and use orders demand.
Okay. What does that do?
This is his channel divinity.
Oh, okay.
So
Nice.
Lucian's going to say, I demand you drop your weapons immediately and stop what you're doing. And they have to make a wisdom saving throw. Everyone within 30 feet.
Interesting. Everyone within 30 feet,
Yes,
you say?
which is why I got so close.
Interesting.
You're
Well,
very
they've all got bonuses to their saves, so we'll start with the 3 weaker guys in the back.
I like to imagine as you're like doing this, like sirens appear and they're like, "You are assaulting a member of the Azorius Senate."
little softer sirens.
Yeah.
15, 12, 10.
They needed 15, so only one of them makes
So
it.
so this guy saves.
Okay.
These 2 don't. Now we'll roll for these 2. That's a natural 20 and a 14, which is a 18.
Ugh.
And then the blackguard
Come on, come on.
Drop it.
rolls a 3.
Yeah.
Ah!
What about the tree?
The tree
It's not within range.
is not within range.
I barely got that back.
So this guy, that does not have a thing on it.
What is that?
I don't know.
There
That
you
was
go.
weird.
Double cap.
This one is frightened. This one is frightened.
They're not frightened, they're charmed.
Oh, charmed.
And they drop their weapons.
Okay, so these guys will drop their weapons. That guy won't, and this guy will. So what was the order? You said drop your weapons and stop what you're doing?
Yeah, stop what you're doing. So they're basically charmed until they take damage, and that can also cause them to drop what they're holding. So if they're
As
holding,
part of the action.
yes, if they fail their saving throw, they drop what they're holding.
Okay. So they have so the fists of Bane drop. So 2 of the fists drop their maces, as does the black gauntlet of Bane. And they drop their weapons to the ground.
What are the chances they're actually going to listen to me now? I mean, like, I had some sort of innate power that made them drop their weapons.
Right. And so it tells them to stop what they're doing?
Well, that's my words. Basically, as an action, you present your holy symbol, and each creature of your choice that can see or hear you within 30 feet must save or be charmed by you until the end of your next turn. Or until they take damage.
Oh, so charmed means I can't attack you.
Yes.
That's fine.
Yes.
Cool. Sounds good. It's now the black gauntlet. Do you have another thing you want to do?
Nope, that was my big move.
It is now...
Oh, actually, I only stepped forward 2 or 3, so I'm gonna step back a little bit. And
well,
this guy can.
Now I have an attack of opportunity.
He can, but he did drop his weapon.
Sure.
He also can't attack Lucian.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Fair.
Thanks.
That's a fair point.
We're just friends.
Yep. Okay. Actually, he has advantage on all ability checks and saving throws made during combat. So I'm actually going to...
Yeah, he had a 3 first time, so how much better could it be?
11 plus 5. 16.
Ah!
So, do you want to
Don't
change...
taunt the girlfriend dice.
Yeah, right. Do you want to change your mind?
No.
Okay.
I did what I did, and I stand by it.
Okay.
Come at me,
Because
bro.
things changed when you moved. So...
Okay,
That's
if he
why I
didn't
was
drop his
asking.
weapon, I will stay there.
You want to
Because
stay
it's
up
not-
there?
That
it's
seems
not like-
fair.
You can also not get into melee with him if you don't want to.
I had to if I had to get
Oh,
this
okay.
guy.
Sure.
I had to do
So
that.
you're going to stay in melee?
Yeah, I'll stay in melee.
Okay. Great.
It's one channel divinity gone.
Hmm.
Come at me, bro.
Okay.
I'm a law-abiding officer.
I gotcha.
and
I
citizen.
gotcha.
It still helped those two. I mean, those two did succeed.
The Black Gauntlet of Bane is going to attempt to cast a spell. Does anyone have any responses?
Counterspell.
Let me see how many slots I have left. I'm not doing great on the slot section. This is the guy who's right in front of me.
Right in front of you.
I will attempt to counterspell this.
I feel like a close range counterspell is just you be like counterspell. Just slash him in the face.
You recognize the spell.
Okay.
Because you've cast it before. He's
Okay.
attempting to cast blindness.
Oh, yeah.
And so you slap his hand and say, "No,
Quit it. What did I just say?
Quit
Stop.
it! Quit!
Stop.
Cut it out!" And he is not going to do that, I guess.
Okay. Don't got many of those
So you
left
don't
in
have
me.
to do that. And then he is going to move out of combat with you.
I slap him.
Great. Go ahead and we'll make an attack roll.
Do I have a melee weapon?
I do love the idea of Lucian as
He's going to scoot behind this low retaining wall here.
I have a mace? When did I have a mace?
How long have you had a mace?
Lucian pulls out a baton.
in handy.
Taps him.
Yeah, I guess so. Hold on, I have to look at what my attack bonus is. Where do you keep your attacks, everybody? Here it is. Here it is. I found it. I can do this. Ooh, 22, baby!
That hits.
Boom! Oh, I have to roll damage now. I've never done this before.
I was going to say, how many
seasons.
times in this whole show have you used a weapon to attack somebody?
I punched a guy with my
scooted
back
up
punch.
in there.
That was pretty great.
Yeah.
Punch.
And
4 damage.
4 damage to the main guy, yeah?
Take it, yes.
Ouch.
No modifier, just
He
the
takes
dice.
he takes that damage right to the sternum,
What did I just say?
and he
Where are you going? Come
he
back.
takes 4 damage, and he'll scoot behind that low retaining wall. It hits him, but it like scrapes on his chainmail armor and doesn't seem to affect him too bad.
That was a warning shot. All right. My friend back here can do a lot more than that.
And he just sort of glowers at you as
Don't hide that corner.
as he goes behind. Velma.
Okay, I am going to. I'm gonna move over so I can see him behind that wall. So as far over like to that side where this going go this way.
Yep. Over
And
here.
then, yeah,
Like this.
sure. Yeah, as long as I can see him. So once I just want to get until I.
Yeah, you can see
Yeah.
him there.
Okay, and then I'm gonna cast Heat Metal
Yep.
at because he's wearing chainmail.
I said the magic words.
Yeah.
Chainmail.
Yeah. Well, I had another idea in plan, and then you said he has advantage on all saving throws.
That's
I'm
right.
like, well,
He sure
Uh,
does.
I'm not gonna try that fairy fire move.
He has
when Ruben
advantage on
girlfriend.
all ability checks and saving throws made during combat.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I'm not gonna go up against girlfriend dice when it comes time for my fairy fire,
I
which
should
is
never,
already
I should
not
never
work.
have said that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna cast it as a second level spell. Because I think I have to, because it's a second level spell. And so then he is going to automatically take 2d8 fire damage to start with.
Sounds good.
So let me go ahead and roll that, and then I have a saving throw for him in a moment.
Okay.
If I can get that dice out. Also, while I'm pulling dice out, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Would you allow us to use the new Bardic Inspiration rules for this game, or?
Clarify for me what those are.
Basically, it means that if I give Bardic Inspiration to one of these two, it means they can add it to their damage or healing instead,
Right.
since they can't roll.
So the new Unearthed Arcana suggestion for how you might do Bardic Inspiration, because it's kind of difficult to give Bardic Inspiration to people that use that force saving throws a lot. It basically improves y'all's damage, which makes sense from a Bardic Inspiration
Right.
flavor standpoint.
Yeah.
So yes,
Cool.
I will let you do that.
I wanted to ask you before I used it, so that way it wasn't in the moment. Okay, so I rolled a 5 damage. He takes 5 fire damage from that, depending on what his thing is. And then now because he's wearing the item, it would take him a full minute to take it off at least. I think maybe more of its chainmail might take longer. I think it might be 10 minutes, but he needs to succeed in a Constitution saving throw.
16 on the dice.
Okay, let me see if that beats.
Plus
I don't think
4,
it does.
20.
Okay, so he succeeds. So he does not take disadvantage on the next turn. That's what I was checking for. Okay, so I can still make the attacks, but that's the end of my action.
Yep.
And then for my rest of my movement, I'm gonna move back over behind where Astral. I'll move back out of so he can't see me.
Okay, so like
So yeah, back where I was
there-ish?
standing.
Cool.
Yeah, and then
Now he could duck out to see you, but
yeah,
not present.
but he has to move to do it.
Right.
And then I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration to Lucian now.
Okay. So basically, that Bardic Inspiration dice can be added to an attack or an ability check, or you can add it to the damage of a spell,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. That's what it is.
That you cast,
And-
or
if I give-
healing.
Yeah, if I gave it to either of you, you can use it for you can add it to. So at this level, it's a D8. So you can actually basically add a D8 to your damage one time for the next 10 minutes.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I love it because I did find that in this game, especially, Bardic Inspiration was somewhat useless because he always succeeds on his attacks and like yeah.
I've got +9 on my attacks. It's
Yeah,
pretty
so it's
good.
like, cool. I mean, like unless you roll like a 3, it's
All
like
right.
all right.
It is now the fists' turns. The fists are going to pull out their longbows, and they are also going to scatter a little bit, backing up, and fire all at Lucian.
So those two that were charmed can't fire at me.
Oh, fair. So they will instead fire at Velma,
That's
and
fair.
one will fire at the closer one, Lucian.
Nope. Not Lucian.
One is in the charm.
Please not me.
One is not charmed.
I
So
don't.
the
I'm
first
just
one-
pleading for my
The first
life
one
now.
is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, it hits me.
No, that's
Oh.
on you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that also hits me.
Oh, 21, then we're good.
Who doesn't that
Which
hit?
deals you 5,
Easy peasy.
and the other two are a 20 to hit
Yep.
and a 22 to hit.
Also, yeah.
So 9 total.
Okay, let me make a Constitution saving throw. See if I keep that.
So it'll actually be 2 saves. One is at a 5, so you need to make 2 saves
Okay.
at a DC of 10.
Okay. And how much damage did I take total? 9.
9 total
Okay,
damage.
let me mark
A
that
6 and a
first.
3.
Let me mark that first so I don't forget.
And they
Got
are
this,
going
Velma.
to
Concentrate.
scatter
No.
a little bit about the tree as they back up.
Okay, it's Constitution.
Constitution.
Yeah, one of them knocked me down.
Okay.
No.
So
Yeah.
Ugh.
drops.
Man, that's all right.
That was the
Come
fists.
on.
The fists turns.
By 1 too.
Astaroth.
I had a 9 on a 10 DC.
Astaroth grabs his axe and is like, "You're resisting the orders of a member of the Azorius Senate, and I'm gonna have to come down on you." And so he will. He's going to. He's going to tap on his Boros signet, activate heroism.
Cool.
For the Toyn, and then I'm gonna just. So I will move until I'm up to the closest person.
Well, these are here. If you want to hit a iron console.
Yeah, I think I'll go for those because they're like
10,
right
15. Yep.
there. I'm gonna move towards him and
Okay.
then take my action surge
Great.
so that I can attack him.
Unload.
Yeah. Oh yeah!
Nice.
I told you. I told you we were gonna take you out. All right. First attack. That is
Yeah.
a 26. Does that hit?
That'll hit.
Great, because if that doesn't hit, we are screwed.
Yeah. Those hit.
I'll just do both my attacks.
Okay.
Roll at once.
Okay.
Second attack is a 17.
17 hits.
Okay. Yes. Wunderbar. All right, so that's going to be 1d12 plus 6 for both of those. So the first one is 13.
Okay. 13 damage.
Yep, and the second one is 17.
Oof.
Yeah.
30.
Dang.
Wow.
Just started off with a clean 30 damage.
And
you
that
know?
guy is already looking pretty rough.
I warned him.
You
I
go up
warned
to
him.
go up to that guy. The chainmail soaks that axe damage, but not enough, as you're still getting big hits in with the big heavy axe stag axe. It's now going to be Tuturu's turn. Tuturu,
Yes.
you may notice you're not anywhere on the battlefield.
I'm not.
You can, however, see the battlefield
Oh.
from a number of perspectives, I would say. You can see from above, almost, at an
Okay.
angle, at a 45-degree angle down, seeing your friends coming towards your position. You can see from the feet in a corner, essentially, next to where the black gauntlet walked off to. You can see from just sort of like in a windowsill, off of a building off to the side. Go ahead and roll for me a perception check.
Got it. Okay, not great. 8 plus 4, 12.
Okay. Do you have any thoughts as to what is happening?
I do out of character, but in character, I don't think
If you have thoughts that you'd like to share, I can confirm or deny them. But I will not give them freely with a 12.
For sure. She's gonna turn to... Is Mookie still next to me?
Yeah, Mookie is sort of like still leaning on the tree.
Alright. I'm like, hey Mookie, why can't they see me right now?
Oh, you're not there.
Well, yeah, but I could hear Velma.
Well, that's because you're there.
That doesn't make sense.
Sorry.
Why? Can they come here?
No, not really.
Okay. Is there any way for me to like? She's gonna like reach her hand out. Try to reach.
What are you trying to reach?
I guess she can't really reach anywhere. She's just like in her mind's eye. She sees these things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sort of like you're wearing a VR kind of headset
Right.
setup.
Okay. I don't know how to do this in character. So like, I think they might need my help. I don't think I can wait here for them.
Do you want to go?
I think it's time. Yeah.
Okay.
But I can come back, right?
Of course. Anytime.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's go. And he will walk you towards your Vernati's tree.
Okay.
Is there anything else you want to do?
I mean, do I need to cast my spell?
What spell?
The Pact.
You're not next to a tree that you can
Pact
do it.
plant shift.
Right.
Oh, okay.
And you need all 4 of you.
That's true.
So.
Okay. I guess while I'm going out, well, no, because I'm probably going to buff everyone when I get out there, so I'll just walk out.
Okay. You essentially make it to your home, the front of your Vernati.
Aww.
And you'll be able to do something else next turn.
Okay.
It'll now be the Iron Consul's turn, one of whom just got walloped right in the noggin. The Iron Consul that's in front of Astaroth is going to use multi-attack, 1 attack with its spear, and 1 attack with its Voice of Command ability.
Yeah, bring it up.
The spear is going to do 18 to hit.
That's a shame.
Pshaw.
And then the Voice of Command is going to command this one to make a melee attack, or to make a
I was gonna say, who could they make a melee attack
Sorry, not a
against?
melee
The chicken.
Oh, it is only a melee attack.
You gotta move first. if
Tell
you
them
want.
to command me to make a
Oh yeah,
melee attack.
I will move here, and then the melee attack will go on Lucian.
That's not what I meant, but Art.
Uh,
Why did I say that?
24 to hit
Yeah, that'll get me.
with the spear, and that is 10 piercing damage.
Oof.
And then this one is going to use its attack with its spear and give this one the attack with its Voice of Command ability. 4 does not hit,
Some real good teamwork.
and then 20 to hit on you.
On me, that hits.
Okay, that will do 4 piercing damage.
Oh, that does almost nothing because
That's
I
a-
have 3 temporary hit points per turn.
That's a 1 on the dice is what that did. And then this one will scoot this way. And then this Iron Console, it's going to stay right there, actually. Top of the round, Lucian.
I have to correct something.
Yes.
So I did counterspell, and then I also did an attack of opportunity.
Oh.
Technically, I couldn't do both of those
Okay.
because they're both me. So
they're both
I'll take
reactions?
away the 4 damage I did.
To
The big
one?
Yeah, they're
Okay.
both reactions.
Cool.
Technically, I could not do 2
That's
reactions. I just remember that.
That's fine.
Narc.
Narc.
Yeah.
Self-narc.
I'm an
appreciate
Azori
your
Senate
honesty.
member. I have to. Where was the... That's where that guy went. Cool. All right, I'm going to. Where was my spell telling me where Tuturu was? Where was that pointed to in this area?
You still have that up?
I should check if I do, I guess. Yes. How many times did I get hit?
Just once. Or twice. 2 times.
Okay. Yes, I do.
Okay. You think that it's sort of pinging all around the general area directly underneath the tree.
Underneath this tree?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's not like focused. It's a little bit fuzzy.
Okay.
It is getting more. The edges are getting sharper, but it's not coalesced yet.
Okay. Then I'm going to cast.
Oh, I forgot to have the chicken do anything. All right, we'll do the chicken next time.
I'm so interested in this chicken.
The chicken presently is like.
You can have the chicken go now because I haven't done anything yet technically.
The chicken is going to go up to Velma and peck at it.
Oh no, Velma!
Why not?
You get pecked.
You missed the best thing that happened last time, Ashlyn, was that the chickens came down at us, but Lucian had this spirit guardians up, so the chickens just hit them. It's just like it was like falling into like a meat grinder.
Yeah.
It was like falling into like a helicopter.
2 on the dice.
Okay.
We got some chicken nuggets.
So no chicken.
This is kind of why I wanted the chicken to go first because
Yeah.
I'm casting Spirit Guardians.
Oh, okay. Yep.
And it's out of range now.
Sure.
So I will cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
And I call forth my owl spirits to protect me.
Okay.
They flit around me to a distance of 15 feet for the duration. So I choose Velma and Astaroth, and if Tuturu shows up, also her, to not be affected. So creatures within that range their speed is halved, and if they start their turn there, they take... actually make a wisdom saving throw. Sorry.
Right now?
Yes. When a creature enters the area for the first time.
And this is the Iron Console.
Actually,
23.
Sorry, I guess it's when they start their turn.
23.
Okay, well, if that's...
Oh, when it starts their turn.
Yes.
I see.
So,
all right, I'll roll it again then.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Spirit Guardians is up.
I might walk away from this.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to walk as far as I can towards...
Does the Spirit Guardians come with you?
Yes.
Towards who?
Towards Astaroth.
Okay.
So I
it's-
want to head like behind him, essentially.
Right, it's going to look like this, essentially. I am going to get an attack of opportunity on you as you walk away.
That's fine.
That's a 3 on the dice.
Cool.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
It is now the Black Gauntlet of Bane's turn. The Black Gauntlet of Bane.
I'm running out of juice here.
Not anymore. I got hit, so it took away my damage. My concentration.
It's the chicken, wasn't it?
That damned chicken, literally.
Is going to cast a spell. Any responses?
Nope. I'm out of counter spells.
No.
Astaroth, I need a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
As Hold Person is being cast on you.
No, that's my jam.
No.
Such a copycat.
All right, wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Be
Okay.
wise, be wise, be wise, be wise.
That's a 10. That's an 11.
Okay. You are paralyzed. And at the end of each of your turns, you can make another saving throw for the next 10 rounds.
Okay.
The spell save is 15 on that one.
What the?
From the Black Gauntlet of Bane, as the black hand extends, and you see it matches the black hand on their visor, and you feel frozen in place.
Son of a goblin.
Come on, it's no time to curse.
Velma.
Here's a question.
Yes.
When I cast message earlier and heard Tuturu,
Yes.
could I tell it was coming from the direction of the tree?
Well, yes, you could tell it was coming from the general direction of the tree.
Okay.
Yes.
I want to move as far up as I can and stay within Lucian's spirit guardians.
Okay.
So
Like
I guess probably
there.
yeah, that's good.
Okay.
And you know what? It's a finale. I want something exciting and interesting to happen.
Sure.
So I'm gonna sit beneath a tree, my friend, look way up in the leaves. The murmuring voice that whispers there will help me to believe. It just feels
That
appropriate.
succeeds.
I heard
I'm not even
Tutu's
going to make you
voice.
roll that one.
Nice.
I know you're already coming back, but I don't. Velma doesn't know
Yeah.
that, and I feel like that's what she would do. She would go,
Great.
"This is what this is for."
Yes. Cool. You can cross that one off.
Cool.
You now have a direct line. You don't have to cast message anymore. You now have a direct line to True.
Okay,
Woo!
I'll take that. So that was just more flavor than function, but it's a finale. I thought it'd be fun
Love
to do.
it. That was great.
So
Perfect
I will
usage.
do that.
It's
and
exactly
then,
the right usage.
Heck yeah.
And then that's gonna be my turn, I think. Is it
It's
already
literally a
moved?
tree and murmuring like.
It just and it's a friend.
Yeah,
It's,
it's
it just I was like I can't take it. I
Okay,
can't not.
so you're gonna be there.
Yeah.
It is now the fists' turns. The fists are going to reload their longbows. And they are going to fire. Well, now Velma's closest.
I'll take it. It was worth it for that fun moment.
That one's going to miss. That one is a 24 to hit.
Okay.
That one's good. That's a natural 1.
Okay.
So 1 hits.
Okay.
When you said 1 hits for a minute, I thought you meant the roll of 1 hits, and I'm like, what?
4 damage.
4 damage. Okay. And this time
4
I didn't. I'm not gonna forget what I have because I messed up last time.
Uh-huh.
I'll take the 4 damage. Let me do that first before I do anything else.
Okay.
Okay. I need the one that hit me to make a saving throw. It's gonna be a. I'll tell you in just a moment what it's going to be, and I'm also going to cast this at level 1 for now.
Okay.
Dexterity, make dexterity saving throw.
So it has advantage on all ability checks and saving throws made during combat. It rolls
Okay.
a 17.
Okay, so it does succeed, which makes me mad. But so now I'm going to roll 2d10. It's going to take half this damage.
Okay.
Alright.
Both the Black Gauntlet of Bane and the Fist of Bane have tactical discipline, which give them that advantage.
Okay, well that's a 15 on the dice, so it's going to take 7 of fire damage.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
a little useful.
Looks pretty good as one of the cloaked figures with not nearly as good chainmail, but is carrying like a buckler shield.
Mm-hmm.
You see that those ones are a little bit shielded.
Okay. Well, no, it's not heat metal. It's hell
I know.
tribute. Okay.
I'm just telling you what this one looks like.
Cool. Awesome.
These ones look less strong, of course, and that one takes a good amount of damage.
Okay.
It is now, that was the Fist's turns. Astaroth, you are frozen in place.
Come on, shake out of it.
I'll take,
get you. Just you wait. Give me a minute.
I'll take a wisdom saving throw whenever you'd like.
All right.
Is this made at the start of his turn?
End.
At the end, but I can't do anything.
Uh,
So I'll like taunt them a little bit. Oh boy, you wait until I can move again.
You've also got Lockjaw, so it's more like you are.
You wait until I can move again. It's you're gonna regret this.
I'm sure what he said is very threatening.
Oh no, that's a 4.
No.
Still
Man, I should
held.
have given you part against
All right, well, I'm still here for now, but oh boy, I'm just getting madder.
Tutoru,
Yes.
you walk into your Vernati,
Yes.
and it looks like Mookie just sort of looks around and says, "Oh, it's good to be home. You'll come back soon, right?"
I hope so. And she'll kind of turn to look at him one more time before she goes, look around the area a little bit at everything and kind of take it in with like a little bit of a sadness because, you know, she really wants to be back home. And she'll look at Mookie and say, thank you for pretty much always being there when I needed someone to guide me in one way or another. But I think it's time for me to go back. I think they need me just as much as I needed you, so...
I'll see you soon.
Can I hear her talking now?
No.
Okay.
You can hear her,
I don't hear Mookie.
like, echoing in the background,
Yeah.
but you can't hear Mookie.
No, I know.
But yeah, I'll say that you can.
Yeah, I'll wait. I'll let you do your thing. And then
Yeah.
I'll-
No, you're fine.
The whole purpose of the Pact, of the Morrow, of the World Tree, is to protect those who can't protect themselves, to rescue those who can't rescue themselves, to redeem those who can't redeem themselves. You'll see me again soon, and I'll see you again soon. Go help your friends. And he will gesture to the small patch of bushes behind the tree where Mookie was buried at one point.
He's okay now.
Yeah, I know, but still. All right, here we go.
And you hear Velma go, it sounds like you're having a moment with someone, but we really could actually use your help right
I'm
about now.
coming, okay? I'll go through.
And you'll go through, and you're now down in a sort of ball of roots.
Okay.
You see that this is sort of like a nondescript wooden sphere of like inside of being inside of Groot, essentially. And the roots close in behind you,
Okay.
and it's dark for a moment. And then the roots in front of you open up like a toothy maw. And in front of you, the rest of you see Tuturu emerge from the tree directly behind this
Oh, lovely.
cultist who does not see her coming.
You see Velma like,
Picture this exactly like Black Panther at the end of Endgame walking out of that portal.
yeah.
Like, oh,
You have
the
an
best
axe.
timing.
Oh, I do. Yes, I can do
Wow, way
things
to
now.
spoil Endgame for everybody.
You should have seen it.
Okay, well, there's someone in front of me.
Yes.
So I guess I'll just try to, because, yeah, no one's in range. Well, that person's 30 feet from where Lucian is.
Which one?
The one
This
in front
one?
of me.
No.
Oh, not anymore.
Not
Okay.
anymore.
Nope, not anymore.
Cool. Then, yeah, I'm just going to use my Master Chill Mallet
Yeah,
and
you
kind
are.
of...
Yes. Yep.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
hit him with a hammer.
Whack-a-mole.
We'll say that that's the one that you damaged already.
Okay.
All right, so that's a 15 plus something, plus numbers.
That's probably a hit.
Quick. I don't know if I have this.
If it's at least +3, it's a hit. Their those things armor classes are 18.
Should be the base the same as your weapon that's on this
Oh, okay,
page.
cool.
So whatever the plus
Plus-
is.
Yeah, your proficiency
Yeah.
bonus
Yeah.
is enough to make it work now.
Okay.
Yeah. So if it's
it'd be
a
5,
19 hits.
Yeah, 19.
Or
Cool.
20.
Sweet.
Whichever.
I hit it. So it's an ancient hammer that does cool things.
Yep.
Blah 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 blah. When you hit with this weapon while attuned to it, it takes an additional 7 cold damage.
Ooh.
2d6.
Yes.
Yes. So you do your regular Warhammer damage plus the 2d6.
Oh.
I believe regular Warhammer damage is a D10.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah,
So
so
1d10
D10
plus
plus
2d6.
Ooh wee.
Do a D10 by any chance?
Yeah, here you go.
Plus 2d6.
Yep.
Numbers. All right. So
That's pretty good.
14.
That's pretty good.
14.
You got it. I'll keep it right here.
Plus that creature's attack counts as cold. In addition to the blah blah blah, a creature hit by this makes a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
It's a DC 10.
Yeah, I rolled an 8 plus 1.
Yay!
On a fail, the creature becomes slow.
So that one took a bunch of damage just then as a big frosty hammer hits him in the back. And they stumble forward and slowly, chilly, sort of shivering, look to see who hit them in the back as Tuturu enters the fray.
I'm picturing the sloth in
Zootopia.
Zootopia going.
Yeah.
And so now they do cold damage when they attack,
So
and
that
you have
one-
resistance to cold,
Right.
right?
Oh.
Wombo
That one's melee attacks
Totally wombo combo.
count as cold,
Yeah.
and you have resistance to cold.
Nice.
So that's how that sort of mashes.
And
That's a
comes
cool
to us-
combination.
That comes to us from Mallet Master,
Yes,
right?
that was a
Yes,
master.
Mallet
Master.
Master.
Yep.
Thank
Nice
you for
item.
supporting Extra Life.
Yeah. So now it'll be the Iron Consul's turns. It's the top of this one's turn.
Wisdom save.
Oh no, it did.
10 plus 4, 14.
That's not gonna do it.
Okay.
So they're gonna take 3d8 damage.
And that's the one that already took a bunch of damage from Astaroth.
So that is 14 damage.
Ooh, 14.
Also,
Yeah.
Final answer?
I mean,
Nice.
is hold person a concentration spell?
It is.
Hell yeah, it is.
15 on the dice, so it succeeds because it took 14.
damn it. Nice. No, I forgot.
We had to check.
Yeah.
It is now going to be the Iron Consul's turns. The Iron Consuls. The first one's going to go against Astaroth. This has advantage because you're paralyzed.
Yep.
A 4 and a 1.
Yep. That won't do it.
And the other one is going to...
It just keeps hitting me, and it's like... Chink,
come
clink,
up to
clink.
Lucian
How do you have so much armor?
and do the same.
Yeah.
That is 13. Oop, that's a 24. So one of them will hit. And it'll deal you 5 piercing damage.
They make the wisdom saving throw
They?
for coming into that.
And this is advantage because it's in combat. Oh, that's a cocked die. 16 plus 4. So
They're going to take half.
Okay.
Of 7, 10. They're going to take 5.
Okay.
And how much did I take?
You took 5.
Gotcha.
Total piercing damage.
Ooh,
As that one comes in and stabs you with its spear.
This is concentration, so I have to roll because I got hit. It's not going to hold up.
Oh!
As spiritual guardians.
They're like, I guess he doesn't want us anymore.
I can't hold it. I'm sorry.
It's okay, I can't move, so I'm not in a much better position.
Like so. Okay. That was the Iron Consul's turn. It's now the chicken's turn.
Chicken.
Chicken's going to attack the nearest thing to it, which is this Iron Consul.
Yay!
Ooh. Go chicken.
4 on the dice ain't going to do it.
Chicken.
Angry chicken is now harrying one of the Iron Consuls, and it's not doing too much, but there it is. Top of the round, Lucian.
Oh boy, I am spent. Okay.
Boy, I hope there's not another fight later.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to cast Heroism on myself.
Okay.
Because Astaroth already has it. So I'm going to put my hand on my chest. You see a blue glow emanate from my hand and into me. I guess I don't have to roll for this, but I will gain 4 temp hit points.
Okay.
And then I'm going to... So I can change that. That actually is... I can change that to a bonus action. That's one of my abilities.
Okay.
So then I'm going to attack the nearest... That one... Which one is the one that got really beat up? Is the one
The
next
one
to
in front of Astaroth
Ah, damn it. I'm so far away.
is the one that's really beat up. The one in front of you is
I can
only
probably-
taking the 5 damage.
The one next to me?
No, I can buy both of them really, but
Oh, okay.
well, actually, Astaroth's what I'm thinking of.
Okay. Then I'm going to attack the one next to me with my good old-fashioned mace.
Okay.
That's an natty one. That's an natty one.
Not going to hit.
Well, if you don't use that mace ever, you don't know how to use it.
Right.
I mean, that makes sense.
Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
It will now be the Black Gauntlet of Bane's turn. The Black Gauntlet of Bane.
Just saw Luxodon pop out of a tree.
It did. Well, let's see if it saw you, actually. It's not really paying attention to the tree.
It's true.
But with that, it rolled a 14 on the dice, plus 5 perception. It did see you pop out of the tree. It sees you, and it's going to turn its black hand towards you, and black energy emanates, and you recognize a spell. Just making sure there's no counterspell.
I mean, you should still tell me what it is.
A guiding bolt coming
Ooh.
at Tutoru.
Tutor can handle that.
I can handle that.
Guiding
How dare
bolt.
they?
Yeah.
Just at, we'll do it at 3rd level, actually.
Cool.
So this is plus 7 to hit, which is 10 total. So that didn't work. Oh no, this has advantage because I have tactical discipline. 11 plus 7, 18 to hit you.
Well, you know what? That will hit.
Okay. So you're going to take 6d6 radiant damage.
Oh,
2.
I do have a question.
Yes.
So the last time Tuturo was with people, she had 20 temporary hit points from her feast. Does she still have them?
It's been much longer than an hour.
Okay.
Oh, well, 24 hours for feast, yeah?
Whatever that feast was we had with the devil.
With the devil.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you still have
the
that.
Shaw.
Nice.
Okay.
So you have how many of those?
20.
Great. You took 24
Okay.
Wow.
Thank you.
radiant damage.
Hot damn!
6d6 as it expends a 3rd level spell to deal you a whole mess of damage coming right at you.
goodness.
And it is also going to move sort of behind its friend here, further away from the tree. Or further back from the tree. And that's its turn. Velma.
I'm going to use a good old-fashioned Eldritch Blast,
Mhm.
and I'm going to fire one at each of the iron... Arbor's on my shoulder, so she won't be...
Yeah. I'm just
okay,
putting her there
cool.
because.
So I'm gonna fire at each of the nuns with guns, and so let me go ahead and fire those off.
The nuns with guns, by the way, are the iron consoles.
Yeah, I iron something. Yeah. So let's say the white dice is the one by Lucian, the metal dice is the one by Astaroth. Okay, that is going to be a 15 and a 25.
25 will hit.
Okay. The 25 was the white ones. That's the one that's going to be by Lucian.
Okay.
So let me go ahead and roll a d10 for that.
Did you two have damage still on your Hero's Feast as well? You're also immune to fear, which may be relevant.
I think I've taken damage since then.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I
think
also
I've
have.
used through it.
I didn't need it here.
Yeah.
That does it. It's going to be a 9 of force damage to the one by Lucian.
Okay.
And then for my bonus action, now that a new player has joined the field,
Indeed.
I am going to cast Healing Word at level 2
Great.
on my friend Tutu Rue.
15, 20, 25, 30. Yep,
so
you're close enough.
I'm going to give you 2d4. Yeah, I looked at that. So I'm going to get 2d4 dice here, and I'm going to roll those.
Are you down enough hit points?
Yeah, I actually don't
She-
need. I
Oh,
had 20.
Because she had 24, or she had
She had
20.
hit temporary hit
Okay, well,
points.
This is only just 4.
I already
You can
said.
change it if you like.
Okay, so I'll do level 1 instead of level 2.
That's fine.
I do want to heal because I was like, okay. So thank you. I don't deserve that, but I'll take it. Okay. So I roll a d4 plus my 5. Okay, that's going to be 7 hit points back to
Heck
2.
yeah, thank you.
Great.
Cool. And I have to run the restroom, so I'll do that.
Is that the end of your turn?
It's the end of my turn.
Great.
And let me mark the
It'll
spell
be
slot.
the Iron
Back.
Consoles' turns. The Iron Consoles will both take their spear attacks and then voice of command let the other one take a spear attack.
Cool.
So the 2 attacks at Astaroth are a 17
Not gonna do it.
and a 13.
Well, okay, but do they? I hate to self-narc like this,
They get advantage.
but
they get advantage. So
right?
17 is the highest, and then the second attack is a 2 and a 6. So none of those hit you.
they are just like whacking at me, and I'm like, I'm not even moving. I don't understand why
Supposed to
I'm
make
having
this
so much
easier.
trouble.
14
Yeah.
hits.
14
and a
hits you?
natural and a natural 20.
Yeah.
So,
Wait, who's attacking him?
This one
Oh, okay.
is attacking. So the 14 is going to deal you 9 piercing damage,
yeah.
and then the crit is 11.
20 total.
So 20 total.
Oh no!
How you looking there, Sam?
Not great.
I want to help,
I'd like
but
to
I'm
help.
stuck.
This Iron Console is going to get in combat with both Velma and Lucian.
Cool.
While this one rotates around behind Astaroth.
Cool.
The chicken
Chicken.
is going to come up into combat with both Astaroth and Lucian.
If it attacks Lucian and kills him, that would be the best.
That would be good.
Should I attack you with this chicken?
I mean,
No,
you make your own
attack me.
decision.
I'm going to
Yeah, flip for it.
I'm going to flip for it. It's going to attack Lucian. Chicken. Ooh.
Oh,
Natural
no.
20,
It's a
critical
no,
hit.
it's a 15 on the dice.
I mean, that gets me.
I think it deals damage.
Oh.
I think is what the chickens do.
Ah.
That's your eye.
Oh, man.
I didn't have the abyssal chicken's stats up, so we'll say it deals damage. It pecks you for damage.
That's like a pretty serious peck.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gross. The abyssal chicken got into damage. We did it, chat.
Oh,
All right.
boy.
Top of the round, Lucian.
Cool. Wait, it's my
Wait.
turn again?
Yeah, that was the Iron Consoles and the chicken's turn.
Oh, okay.
Because you went, didn't you?
Yeah. I think. Yeah.
Did you
Okay.
go?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't think she went
Because
again this turn, right?
Astaroth.
Oh, we did the cult. The other ones go. The
Oh, no, you're right. Tutu,
Okay.
it's your turn.
Okay,
I skipped
cool.
you.
No,
Okay,
that's
cool.
fine.
Wow.
It's cool. It's cool.
That's what you get for leaving.
It's chill. Yeah,
chill
I
mallet.
guess I'll hit the one in front of me again.
Okay.
Wait, can I do that and heal? What is my
Healing
bonus
word's
heal?
a bonus.
Healing
I
Word's
think.
bonus, so you can
Yeah,
do that.
that's true. Yeah. Okay. So that one's 60 feet. Yeah, I'm good. All right, I'm gonna.
Welcome to the fighter's decision tree.
I
I
know.
guess I'll hit the one in front of me.
Move this out of the way so
not
that we
used
can
to this.
see
Um,
behind there.
All right, attacks. Warhammer. says +1. That doesn't make sense though.
It's a +1 Warhammer. You get +1 to hit and +1 to damage.
Oh,
Plus
okay.
one on top of what you usually
On
get.
top of what you normally get.
Okay. I guess +4 +1 then? Is that what it'd be? Cause.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Yes.
So 5 + 4, 9.
Nope.
That
9's not
do
going to do it.
All right, and then I'm gonna healing word on Lucian.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Cool.
probably do level 3 on that one.
Yeah, you're close enough. Okay.
Yeah. So level 3 healing word.
Lucian, you are on deck as well.
1d4.
Okay.
3d4. Yeah. 3d4 + 4.
3d4 + 4 sounds delicious.
Remember, you have heroism, so you get that 3 hit points.
Yeah.
I should see if I
3
lost
temp every
it.
turn.
I should see if I lost it. I got hit 3 times.
So it's 7 + 4 plus I have my healing bonuses for being a healer.
I lost it.
Okay. So heroism drops.
But I heal for...
You heal for 2 plus a spell level 3, +2, which is 5. So 7 + 4 + 5.
7 + 4 + 5 is 16?
12. Yes.
That correct.
16.
Hell yeah, I'll take
Nice.
16.
Math.
So you heal for 16 and feel re-energized, even though your heroism has dropped, and it is your turn.
Okay. Can I also step?
You can.
Yeah.
Would you like to move?
I would like to move in front of that person.
Great. You are in front of them.
There.
Stay in combat with them?
Yeah.
Great.
So
And you can glare them down.
I will.
Okay, Lucian at this point is kind of frantic because he's sort of almost out of magic. And there's lots of enemies, so he is going to reach into his back, probably strapped to his belt, is Bavlik's cane.
Yeah.
Hey.
Uh-huh.
Cock it and ready it. It
Okay.
takes a turn to ready. I can't
does.
shoot it now.
Finally.
And
Man.
2 seasons later.
I'm ready for this. All right. It's cocked and
yes,
loaded.
I'm going to also step away from this.
Okay.
So I'm going to move this way. I'm going to move 6 steps that way.
20, 25, 30.
Cool.
Shoot
And you
the
did not
one who got me.
disengage, right?
I did not, because I did the ready for the cane.
Neither of them are going to hit.
Phew.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Great. It is now the Black Guard. Black Guard is low on spells as well, so he is actually going to come up to Tuturu and hit you with his mace now.
No.
2 attacks with the mace.
Mm.
This one has advantage. That is 21 to hit
God!
Ah!
Got it.
and 26 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit too.
You take
Any chance those are cold damage?
you take
He's like, "I can stop
16 bludgeoning plus
Uh-oh. Never want to hear that.
I know. That's a
Oh
lot
my
of, that
God.
Why'd
is
you
a
keep
lot
rolling
of dice.
23 necrotic.
Oh
damage.
my
Oh,
God!
no.
I'm sorry, is that total 23 or?
No,
16 plus
23
23.
necrotic.
Okay.
So,
So
I'm glad I got the
16,
healing word
39
now.
total?
1d6 plus 4 bludgeoning twice, and 3d8 necrotic twice.
Great.
Ugh.
Tutu's gonna kind of slump over a little bit.
Guy hits hard.
Oh, what is this person's problem?
Guy hits very, very hard.
Excuse me.
Velma.
I am going to risk the opportunity attack and move so that I can get a ranged shot on that guy who just hit Tuturu.
You can from where you are.
Okay, then I will
If you want
stay
to
where I'm
scoot
at.
around, you can do it as well.
Yeah, I'll scoot around but stay engaged so I don't get the
Okay,
opportunity
that's
attack.
fine.
And then I'm going to fire both of my Eldritch Blasts at that guy because he
Okay.
hit my Tuturu.
I will point out that if you guys attack the person who's attacked me, I can contribute to the battle again.
I tried that last time and it didn't work.
I'm working on it.
Yeah. I also, that one I could not shoot at because you were standing between me and it, so that's why I didn't do it that way. You know what? Actually, can I get it from there?
Who?
The one that's fighting Astaroth.
Yes.
Okay, I'll shoot one at that one because I
Okay.
do want to free Astaroth up, and one at the one that it's hit Tuturu.
Cool. That's fine.
So white is going to be the one fighting Astaroth, and then the metal one is the Black Guardian of the gate or fate, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So both those are 25.
Okay.
Hell yeah!
Those both hit.
Cool. Let's go ahead and roll those d10s. Okay. The percentage dice is the Guardian. The non-percentage dice is the one fighting Astaroth. Okay. So the one that was fighting Astaroth is going to take 5 force damage.
Okay.
And the one that just hit Tuturu is going to take 12 force damage.
What were the numbers?
Wait, sorry, 11 force damage.
Okay.
11 to the guardian, the leader.
Yeah.
And then 5 to the one that hit Astaroth. And
Right.
that one needs to now make that saving throw.
The one that hit Astaroth is dead now.
Cool.
Yay!
He was on death's door to
Thank
begin
God.
with.
Okay.
I'm gonna get
So-
you, you ho.
This one's been, This one has a Eldritch
Velma
Blast.
looks awesome right now because she took both. She took very like. I'm actually gonna say that she did it like crossed guns way with her.
Yeah.
face.
I was gonna say, yeah, you look like IG-11 from the
Yes.
first Mandalorian episode.
Yeah.
As you just like fan the hammer.
Yes.
So you take one of them out, and the other one, and the black guard takes a gauntlet, or takes a gauntlet.
I will
takes
initiate
a,
my self-destruct sequence.
Perfect.
No, not yet.
Takes the Eldritch Blast to the
Hold on.
forehead. That was Velma's turn. It's now the fists' turns. There are still 3 fists about. Correct. One of them is directly in front of. So Tutru is right in front, so we'll try to hit that one
No,
first.
not.
That one didn't pick up its mace when it walked away.
Oh, you're right.
So just saying.
So
It's
it tries
unarmed
to
attack.
slap you in the face. It doesn't hit. The other 2 have longbows.
They do. They do have both.
They will aim at.
The one who just killed her friend.
Yeah, probably. They will aim at Velma.
I'm happy
The
to throw some fire.
longbows. That one's gonna 10 plus 5, 15.
Hits.
Okay.
Just hits.
We
And
squishy.
that one's a 10, so that one does not hit. And the longbow deals 5.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Hellish Rebuke on that one.
Okay.
Level 1.
And that's the one that was taking a bunch of damage already.
Okay. So let it make a dexterity saving throw. I know it gets advantage on that, but I'm gonna do more.
15 plus.
Okay, yeah, it does. It's
Yeah, just 15.
Okay, so we'll take half this damage. Okay, that's gonna be. It would have been 11, so it'll be 5 fire damage.
That one also dies.
Yeah.
As it did not have much damage left on it either.
Right.
It's almost like the
Yes.
finisher here. Like
right.
I'm not doing the most damage, but I'm like
That's-
knocking it in.
I think that was this one, right? Or no, it was one of these back here. So we'll take this buddy off the
Oh,
map.
okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. That one's
Look,
slowed
look.
anyways.
I'm
I'm
look, I'm happy to
resistant.
have people on the board. That's all.
Oh yeah, the one in front of you is slowed. I forgot
Yeah.
about that. So actually, it had disadvantage on the whatever. It doesn't matter. That was
Yeah, I killed it
the
that way.
fist's turns. It's now Astaroth's turn. Astaroth,
Astaroth turns around.
are you still held?
I don't think so.
No.
If they die, their spell drops, right?
The black gauntlet's the one that cast it on you.
The one that was next to me.
No.
It was the black-
black
Wait,
gauntlet.
wait. So the Black Gauntlet make a saving throw. when
Oh, I
hit
have to
it.
make a save.
Come on,
Oh,
come on,
I didn't
At
realize that.
advantage. What's the DC?
It's
Oh, let's do
concentration,
15 for
so
Oh yeah, concentration.
Wait, how much
it's
damage
like
did you do?
damage they did or minimum.
How much damage
spin.
did you do?
Oh, how much damage? Oh, I just did. Oh shoot, that one I did.
What was it?
That was the bigger one.
That was the bigger one.
I think it was 11.
Okay. I rolled a 10,
Okay.
So you
which
needed a 10.
would have, no, because it's an 11.
Yeah.
Isn't half that? It's half the damage or 10.
Is it?
Whichever's more.
I thought it was just the number.
Uh-uh.
Oh, okay.
It's
Well, I
half the
succeed
damage
then.
or 10.
Okay.
So
Sorry.
you're still held.
Well, all right.
Oh, I may have done my.
I thought it was that one. Okay then. I'll roll for wisdom.
Roll to see if you can get out
Come
of
on,
this.
Astaroth.
Nope.
No!
Have you rolled any ones?
Not. Well, yes,
At the
I
beginning of
did.
the
I rolled at
game.
the beginning of the game.
Yep. Go ahead and roll at advantage if you want to use your.
I am going to use that because it would be great
yeah,
to be
yeah.
back in the
Here
cup. Still not going to do it.
Damn. I
Well,
tried.
you're still paralyzed.
Yep.
And it's funny because that's the one that I wanted to attack with both blasts, and you were like, "No, fight the one that's fighting."
No, I thought that was the one that had
My turn?
held me.
It's going to be Tuturu's turn.
Oh goodness, Tuturu is in a lot of pain right now. Necrotic damage hurts.
We're all feeling that pain.
I know how I felt on that hill.
I guess what she will do. Let me pull up my actual spells again. Sorry.
I like this combat. This is a
This
fun
combat's hard.
I
It's a
like
hard
it.
It's
combat.
great. Yeah.
It's a
I'm
lot.
also like wanting to conserve some spell slots. Just I don't know why. I
Just
have a feeling
maybe.
maybe we should.
Nah.
Okay, what are my heavy hitting spells right now? I could, I guess I could try to blind them, but they have, advantage on saves, right?
Mhm.
I'm going to, what can I do here? I'm gonna heal myself. I'm gonna try to walk away first.
Okay.
towards Velma.
Towards Velma.
Or no, towards Lucian.
So this one has an attack of opportunity.
That's fine.
The black gauntlet does not.
And it is slowed.
Oh, so it doesn't even have a reaction.
Oh.
So
Ha!
it just goes.
But I'm moving towards Lucian, actually.
Okay.
Cool beans.
But Velma gives you like a good game high five.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thirty.
Like, thank you so much.
Yep, that's where you are.
And then I'm going to finally use my Selesnya charm.
Perfect.
So I'm gonna rip that off of my cape and hold it to my heart and just release it and cast Aura of Vitality.
Nice.
Ooh.
What does that do?
So that is actually a really cool paladin spell, apparently. Healing energy radiates from you in an aura with a 30-foot radius. Until the spell ends, the aura moves with you, centered on you. You can use a bonus action to cause one creature in the aura, including you, to regain 2d6 hit points, and it lasts up to 1 minute concentration.
Wow, cool.
So
go ahead and get your 2d6 hit points.
woo, and that is a 10. My question, I guess, would be, since it's a charm,
Yes.
would my my Disciple of Life work on that?
Sure, why not?
Okay, great.
I think that makes flavorful sense.
Cool. So it's a level 3 spell.
To have your
plus
Celestia
2.
charm work with your Celestia clericness.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
makes
a
sense.
5. Cool, I regain 15.
Great.
Yay!
Hooray!
Yeah, back in the game.
Perfect.
Yes.
It is now the one remaining iron.
Oh, sorry, I have a bonus action.
Okay,
Sorry.
good.
Actually, no, I don't. That's casting a spell. The charm is. We're good.
The one remaining iron console is going to swing at Velma,
Yeah, that makes sense.
which is a 19.
Yeah.
That is 7 piercing.
All right.
And its other attack is going to give 5, 10, 15. Actually, no one else is in. Oh, it's going to give a melee attack to the chicken.
Nice.
What?
It's not going to hit you. The voice of command, it goes, bagok. And the chicken goes, bagok. And tries to peck at your hoof.
I was like, you friggin' chicken.
And now it's the chicken's turn. The chicken, ooh, 16?
16 won't hit.
All right. So
It just
chicken
and
pecks
pecks
you
itself.
again and doesn't work. Lucian, it's your turn.
All right. It's time to fire this cane gun.
Great.
I'm going to take aim at the leader.
Okay.
I guess I'll take a step this
So
way.
read what the item does.
Okay. Here we go. Firearm. Ready 1, reload 1, misfire 1. Range weapon attack. Plus dex, plus proficiency to hit. I should get
So
within
you add
30.
your dexterity and your proficiency
1,
to
2,
hit.
3,
This
4,
is
5, 6,
Bavlik's
7.
cane. This is the bad guy from the end of season 1. They still have the cane that he uses, his cane gun.
It was his way of replicating the what was that called?
The fire.
The Embermind killing.
Yeah, but
Embermind.
what was the actual description?
Oh, the conflagration?
Yeah.
It's sort of
A
blowing the...
conflagration. Yes, it does 1d12 piercing damage and deals additional copy enchantment damage. So I guess we didn't.
So things like heat metal or shillelagh or other damage that you cast into the weapon.
That's not my jam,
Sure.
but I will do the other stuff.
Okay.
So I roll this with a +4. Okay, here we go. Come on. I got a
Ooh.
20 dirty.
That hits.
Yes. Okay, cool. So
I hope
1d12 damage.
1d12
Oh.
plus proficiency plus dexterity, right?
It doesn't say on the card,
Oh,
but
it
I'll
doesn't?
take it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Do a bunch of damage.
Okay,
So
cool.
11 plus... What's your dex and what's your proficiency?
So it'll be a +4 to 11, so 15
15.
Nice.
to the leader,
Great.
who must also make a concentration check.
Indeed. Natural 20 on the
Come
save.
on.
Son of a... Oh!
Oh
In
my God, those
addition,
dice.
something else happens.
What?
Because Bavlik's cane is a cursed weapon. And I've been sitting on this.
We've never
Oh my
fired
God.
it.
And I,
12
I
episodes.
gave it away.
no.
I'm sorry.
Mind static. Once per day when fired, the cane makes an opposed charisma check against your charisma saving throw. On a fail, the cane casts one of the spells that Bavlik knew in life on the attuned person. Go ahead and make a charisma save.
No.
Natural 20.
Yay!
That's
I
right.
rolled an 18 plus 3, you bastard.
Wait, well, technically that means you could still win.
No, you
No,
rolled a natural
natural
20. You
Natural
succeed.
20.
Not on saves. That's only on
What's your charisma?
What's your charisma?
+1, so 21.
21. You still win
Okay.
because your roll was a 20.
Okay. Cool.
because we tied. Ties go to defenders, and jeez. Brutal.
I'll
Aren't
take
you
it.
the one
Oh
who
my
saved on the
God.
book as well?
Yes.
Yeah. Makes
You
sense.
can hear in your head Bavlik's voice. Oh, I'm finally out. It's fine. I'm ready to take. Where's Feather? Where is she? I need to hunt her down. I need to use you.
I'm just gonna throw this
Why
away.
can't I use you?
Ugh.
But it's only once per day, right?
Once per day.
One
So
fine.
you don't need to throw it away now. You can keep using it.
Yeah.
I guess
You've
I
already beat
will.
it for that. But he doesn't know that's once per day.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, you haven't identified it yet. Darn it. Well, that was fun. That was Lucian's turn. It's now the Black Gauntlet's turn. The Black Gauntlet.
You just got shot by me.
It's got a bunch of people in front of him.
Don't shoot me.
Made the loudest noise
Let's see here.
possible.
I keep wanting to call it the Black Guardian. That's a Doctor Who villain from like the 70s.
Nice.
Do so.
Let's see how this spell works.
It doesn't.
Probably not.
Doesn't work at all.
None of these spells would have been really bad for me.
Okay, I need everyone except for Astaroth to make charisma saving throws.
Just
Okay.
did that.
Is it against any type of frightening or?
This is a enchantment spell.
Man, that's
See
my
if I
good one.
resist
too.
As the Black Gauntlet of Bane draws a knife across his hand and uses a drop of blood and gestures at the three of you.
12.
Fail.
13.
Fail.
6 plus. You said charisma.
Yep.
And that's my good save too. I still didn't make it.
7.
Fail.
Does
You
he,
are all baned.
Does he take damage from that drawing a knife across his hand, or is it a flavor knife?
Whenever a target fails a save, makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, you roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or the saving
It's the
throw.
opposite of bless.
Wow.
So you are all baned.
Rude.
You're Bane.
Does that require concentration though?
I believe so.
Because that means he drops his other spell.
It's bless,
you're
but
right.
less. Oh, it would mean that. Oh boy, what a mistake that would be.
It says here
You're
on
right.
this contract
It
that
is-
you
it
can't
is
have
concentration.
two
Boy,
of
if
these.
only as a
Same
character
time.
It's
who
concentration,
could
so it's-
dash and still attack.
It's
Oh,
dropped.
yeah.
The hold person has been dropped as you are now baned.
Does Bane affect other? Like, would that affect my concentration spell or no? Okay,
Just
cool.
you subtract from attack rolls and saving
sure.
throws. Velma, it's your
I'm
turn.
still gonna hit it with him with actually. Yeah, I'm gonna try to. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try to hit him twice with 2 Eldritch
Okay,
Blasts.
go ahead.
So I got my D4s and I got my D20s, and we're gonna see what happens here. All right, so none of those are gonna hit. So let's just go ahead and say that because I rolled a crit fail and a 3.
Yep.
We
and,
can
a
minus.
that.
and minus that.
Oh yeah, you get a
So-
coin for your crit fail.
Hooray!
That's good at least.
Right.
That's fun. So yeah, Velma's like she gets all like she's feeling kind of cocky because of
They
her
hit the
awesome
tree.
shot the last time around.
Yep.
And then she just fire like she just like
And they go wide, and you can see behind as one of the shots go wide. There is activity occurring in town.
Okay.
It's not completely desolate, especially in this area of town. You do see that there appears to be Abishai and demons and devils fighting, occasionally passing over where you all are
Okay.
fighting. You do see the occasional swing of a torch
All
above
right.
the treetops or above the housetops.
I'm just imagining this thing like it's like showing like this hellish scene like oh no.
Yep.
like
You
a
also
Muppet Beats
one
opens
of
the door.
the Eldritch Blasts hits a billboard thanks to Bondo, and the billboard says Abattoirs, soul coins and cursed items, free appraisals, and it hits that and hits right in the logo of the Abattoirs, soul coins and cursed
Thank
items.
you, Bondo.
Yeah, thank you,
Yeah.
Bondo.
Thank you.
But unfortunately, they do not find purchase on the Black Gauntlet of Bane.
Dang.
There are 2 fists remaining. The 2 fists are going to attack Velma.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They are going to.
I taunted the fists.
They have to throw their spears from this far away, but I think they'll just move up to Velma.
Yeah, that's
10.
again.
Nope, that's the Black Gauntlet. 10, 20. Yeah, they'll just move up to Velma,
Yeah.
and they'll both stab you.
Yeah.
Is it gonna make a slow save?
Oh, yes. 19 on the dice. So that one will save at the end of the turn.
Okay, got it.
And the slow one actually can't move unless it dashes. Right?
Its speed is half.
Yeah.
Slowed, yeah.
So
man, I
it'll
wish-
dash up to Velma.
I wish I had Spirit Guardians right about now.
And
Oh
the
my
other
God.
one will
Right.
come up to you. And 16 plus 5, 21.
Yeah.
8 piercing damage.
Okay. Yeah, this is starting to get.
As the
Rough.
fists, one of them hits you. Astaroth.
Wait. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah,
Hellish
yeah.
Rebuke.
Go
I
ahead.
want to hit the end of my Hellish Rebuke because
Yep.
I gotta try to stay alive a little bit.
Yep.
So let it go ahead and roll its saving throw. Saving throw.
Yep. Oh, I need a saving
Yeah.
throw. 19 on the dice.
Okay. Okay, that's gonna do 13, so that would be 6.
Okay.
6 fire damage to that one. So-
It takes that much damage.
Cool.
Astaroth, you're off the chain.
Go, 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 go!
Get him!
The chicken gets an attack of opportunity. I'm kidding. Do you want to attack the iron?
If there's no clean way to get to the guy who
There
cast
is.
it on me,
You can run a football pattern through. Well, actually, this guy would have an attack of opportunity on you.
Wait,
But
could he
how
go
much-
that way?
No,
How
he's
much
slow.
movement? Oh, you're right. So it doesn't have a
Reaction.
reaction. So yeah, you can run up the alleyway here.
oh yeah, then that's what I'm doing. I'm like, I told you I was gonna make you regret this.
Wait, didn't it save against the soul at the end of its last turn?
You have enough movement to be able to walk to
I
run
see, I
around
see.
it.
Yeah, you're right, it did actually.
It does
So-
get an opportunity attack on Astaroth.
But you can run around it. Is what I was saying. You had enough.
Yeah.
What's
Okay.
your movement?
It's standard,
Okay.
6 spaces.
30 feet.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
You're good. Go ahead.
Okay, I run up to him and I'm just like, "Yeah," and just axie axe, McAxington.
Yep.
I'll make 2 attacks. I'll just roll them both
Axie
at
axe,
the same
make
time
2 attacks. Go ahead.
to save time. That is a 21 and a 23.
Both hit.
Yes!
Huzzah!
Make them regret it!
Okay, so that's going to be a, I believe, a 2d12 plus 12, basically, for the 2 of them. Let me make sure I'm right about that. I am right. So I'll just roll both of those at the same time too. Why not just save time, right?
Come on, 36 damage. Let's do it.
Okay, so that's 30 damage.
That's plenty.
Hooray!
Yes!
Astaroth.
That was great.
Because I rolled a 10 and an 8 and
Yep.
got to add 12, so...
Hell yeah.
Describe for me your story card as you are finally let off the chain. The worst mistake of this Black Gauntlet of Bane's life is to
Oh my
let you
God.
off the chain.
His worst and last mistake.
That's right. And tell me how you produce its grisly demise.
I'm gonna call this card Boros Battle Rage. And it's just a Boros Minotaur charging at the person, and there's an after image that's created because he's been running at it.
Mm-hmm.
And just steam is blowing out of the thing, and I just basically cleave him in half. Just hit him from the top, down the neck, and just just cut right through him.
Nice. And as you do, it seems as if that confidence, that tactical advantage that the others had fades from their faces as they see their leader cut down. They no longer have all that advantage that they
our Bane is
otherwise
gone
would
too,
have.
right?
And the Bane is gone as well.
Yes.
That's how you stop a person from moving.
Oh, my God.
There are still 3 bad guys on the battlefield. Tutru, it's your
I love
turn.
It is my turn. When I have a concentration spell, can I still attack?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. I'm going to march up to that one that's on Velma then.
This one right here?
Yeah.
There's 3 on me, so
Yeah, that's true. Which
The
one?
closest one to you.
Yeah.
This is the one that hits the hardest of them,
Oh.
but these 2 are still up.
No, I'm going to march to the other one then that's been hitting her.
Sure.
I'm like,
That's the
"Leave-
iron console as opposed to the fists.
Leave my friend alone. And that's not very good. 9?
9 is not going to hit.
Okay. Well, as a bonus action, my aura of vitality will
Yep.
heal Velma for 9 plus 5, so 14.
Nice.
Healing 9 to 5. What a way to keep me living.
Nice. Is that all?
Yep,
Thank you.
that's all I need.
Iron-
I needed that.
Yeah, I see.
Iron
was getting rough.
Console's turn. Iron Console. It just got attacked by somebody, so it's going to try to attack you right back.
My aura
Iron
of vitality to
Console.
stay up.
Oh.
is going to attack you with its spear. That's a 4 on the dice. It does not get advantage. It is going to order one of the fists to attack you with its voice of command. That's also a 4 on the dice.
Yeah.
Okay, well, neither of those work.
Not so commanding now, are you?
Chicken's turn. Chicken is going to come up and peck at the iron console.
Yes.
Natural 7, so not going to hit. Lucian.
That chicken has been super ineffective, and I
That
love it.
chicken is still alive. So
I'm worried if we attack the chicken, like 1,000 will come at us.
right.
Like in Zelda.
Yeah.
It explodes.
I'm just going to walk here,
Mhm.
and I'm going to shove this person away from me.
Okay.
So that, I believe, is a strength
Sure.
opposed check against you.
Sure.
Is how shove works.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not the strongest boy, but I'm trying to protect Velma here.
Using minor
you.
combat options?
Look, I'm
What
out
is
of-
this?
out of options. Be tactical about this. That's a natty one.
Well, you get a coin.
Don't worry about it.
Eh.
I do get a coin. I'll take that.
So you push, and he just sort of like looks at you. Like, what are you doing? The
Distracting you?
Black Gauntlet's
Get him,
dead. Velma.
Okay, the iron console, how rough are they looking right now?
Iron console is not below half.
Okay, I'm going to make a rapier attack on them.
Okay.
Sacred flame, I forgot about.
Okay,
Okay.
that's a 15.
15 on the iron console. Armor class is 16.
Okay, I'm going to use my coin.
Okay.
Give it another try. Give it the old college try. That's a dirty 20.
Cool. That hits.
Cool.
I will
Cool.
remind you that you also have soul coins.
We have...
You can
them in
use for
battle?
temporary hit points if you
One.
want them. You have
Okay,
one soul.
so
Never.
I'm going to do a 1d8
Uh-huh.
plus 2, so that's going to be 8 of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go ahead and use a bonus action to expend a bardic inspiration, and I'm going to use psychic blades.
That's right.
And when I hit a creature with psychic blades, I am going to deal 3d6 of psychic damage to
Jeepers.
Hot damn!
iron console.
Bards are battle classes.
Well, this one especially,
Yeah.
the College of Whispers is like
Right.
essentially bardic rogues.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, so that's going to be 13 psychic damage to that.
Nice.
So I did.
Now it's looking pretty
8
rough.
plus 13, so total.
It is going to be the fists'
I love bards so much.
turns. The fists are going to stab at Velma.
Yeah. I remember
17 to hit.
that. Yeah.
What about me? I shoved
19,
one.
19 to hit.
Yeah, both of us going to hit.
Oh, actually, that one would go at you then. So 17 here, 19 here.
Yeah, it still hits either way.
So that's going to be 4.
Okay.
4.
Cool.
Double ones on my d6. And that is it for them. Astaroth.
Astaroth will turn around.
He's seeing red now.
I'm just like, I'm not done. More people have got to die.
Where do you want to go?
I'm just going to charge the one that is that was the closest, probably on...
Okay. You can get right there. That's fine.
Okay,
Go ahead.
and I'm just, doing what I do.
Lay
I
into
keep
him.
on swinging. So that's 2 attacks. One is 18, and one is a 23.
18's the armor class for these guys.
Okay.
You got them? You got them both?
Oh, boy.
Hell yeah.
Ooh,
Yes.
get him!
Harder to hit, lower hit points for those guys.
Okay, so that is going to be 17 plus 12. That's 29 damage.
Oh.
So the first hit was 17.
Okay.
So that one drops it.
All right, so let's divide the damage up
Right.
then.
So the
So-
17 will drop this guy, and you see that one get cleft in half.
Mm-hmm.
The next one is the same guy, so you can still hit.
Well,
and how
wait,
much is the
here's
damage?
the question. How
Yeah.
much damage did it take to take him out?
It was at 16 hit points. So
Okay.
the 17 kills him.
Great. Then the 10, 16. So the 10 plus 6 is the one that hits him.
Okay.
And then the 7 plus 6 goes and hits the
So
other
the
person.
13 hits the other one.
Right.
Got it. That works. Okay. Woof.
I'm using fighter's hold person on each of them one
Chopping
by one.
wood. That's right.
And it's
No,
not a
it's
concentration
chopping wood,
spell.
it's
Which is,
actually
That's right. Exactly. Actually, it's chopping exactly not wood.
this is the most useless woodsman's
Tutoring.
axe.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
keep trying to smack this one.
Okay.
No.
That's a...
But I will use my bonus
You
action.
have a coin?
Oh, I do have a coin. I guess
you wanna
I'll-
use it now. Up to you.
Nope, I'm gonna hold on to
Okay.
it.
And you can use your bonus to heal.
Yeah, bonus to heal.
Okay.
So that is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look around at everyone and see who looks like they're damaged a lot still.
Probably Velma.
I could probably still use a little bit of help.
Astaroth's good.
7 plus 5, 12.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
pretty great. I should be good for a bit now.
The Iron Console is going to take its turn. It is going to get a 6 on the dice, which is not going to work. It will give a melee attack to the fist. That's a natural 20 on Velma.
I might have
Good
that.
thing I healed you.
Yeah.
The Gladios.
5, 7, 10.
Okay.
That's not
piercing.
bad.
Yeah, you basically just gave me back.
2 hit points.
At the
yeah.
bottom of the round, you see a
Fell off from
familiar
where it was.
sight land at the top of the tree. You see, let's see if we can float this here.
There's no way. Oh my
Yeah!
god. Nobody.
No!
Well, that lasted
Oh!
very long.
Oh, the humanity!
There
She
we
just
go.
like starts.
As you see Lulu, the holly fence,
vanity.
appears at the top of the tree with a sword in her tusks.
Oh.
I got it! But she's on her way!
Who's on our way?
I have one guess.
Top of the round, Lucian.
I hope it's someone cool.
I hope they're
Out of
friends.
character, yes. In character, no.
Okay. Well, if I picked up anything from Tuturu, it's Sacred Flame. I'm going to cast Sacred Flame.
Ooh.
Okay,
Yeah.
which one?
It's a dex saving throw on the one closest to, let's say Tuturu, the one in front of Tuturu.
19 on the dice.
Oh, come on. There's no half damage for that because it's a cantrip, so that's
Okay.
my turn.
Sacred
I'm going to
Flame.
actually...
Man,
move
these
closer to
dice
the
are
tree.
brutal for saving throws.
5, 6.
Okay. Velma.
You know what? Eldritch Blasts are working pretty well tonight, so I'm just going to go ahead and fire one at each of them.
Okay.
So I'll say white's the white figure, metal's the black figure.
Okay.
Okay, natural 20 on the white.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's just going to be that's going to be just a 12 on the other one.
Okay, that one misses, but
Okay.
the Iron Console, the bigger one, the nun with a gun,
Yeah.
is going to take the natural 20.
Yeah, so I'll roll 2d10s
Okay.
plus my... Okay, cool. Okay, so that's... man, that's what stinks about this. Okay,
Yeah.
so I guess it's got 4, it's like an 8 force damage on that
Okay.
one. Man,
Let's see.
it's a bummer.
That one's looking real rough. It is now the fist's turn. The fist has
Well, it undercuts the fun of a natural 20 when you roll crap on your damage roll.
Well, it happens.
6 on the dice. Doesn't do anything. Astarock.
Okay, what should I do? Oh, right, I'm going to attack.
So easy.
Nature
So
check.
I will. Can I split up my attacks?
Yes.
So I'm going to.
You just kill Lulu.
I
yeah.
know, I know.
I think that's what I'll do. I'll move around so that I'm between them, and then do my 2 attacks.
Okay.
So that is. Oh God, not good. So that's a 15 and an 11.
Neither of those will hit either of them.
What?
I got all caught up in my bloodlust and
Yeah.
I missed
So
them.
you swing wide and can't find purchase.
Oh, crap.
Tutoru.
Tutu is going to raise her mallet.
Great.
And oh my goodness, 13.
Nope.
No,
Man.
sorry, 15.
Our
15.
dice are
15's not
brutal
gonna do it.
tonight.
All right, you're in timeout. Oh, but I do have
The
my
healing.
aura.
That's right.
That's 11 plus 5, so 16
To who?
Thank you.
to Velma.
To Velma. Cool.
All right.
It's now the Iron Console's turn.
Oh, no. Wait, hang on.
Natural 1.
Accidentally put his damage instead of healing.
Man, things are not looking good, but these things don't run. So
Okay, I'm doing pretty good now.
it's going to give its extra attack to the cultist. 12 plus 5, 17 on, I guess that's on Astarock. So that's not going to hit. And then the chicken. Chicken will attack Tuturu.
Ooh.
Don't you dare.
Natural 20.
Oh!
Take 2 damage.
Do I roll for concentration?
Yeah.
It's damage.
I kind of wanted it to attack the console, only because I wanted the chicken to kill the iron.
Oh my
console.
God.
That would have been great.
If the friggin' concentration is broken because the chicken packed you.
I'm going to be so upset. What do I, is it a D20 for this?
It's
or
a D20.
And I think that 10 is the minimum DC, right?
Yeah, it's just 10. It's going to be 10 because
Yeah.
half
And you have your coin.
I
Yeah.
Oh
Spend
my
your
god,
coin.
that was a natural one.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This chicken, 16.
Oh
Okay.
God.
I like to imagine the chicken pecks you and you're about to lose your concentration. You're like, no, I am not dropping this spell because I got pecked by a chicken.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
top of the round, Lulu, you can see Lulu looking off into the distance, and she is going to start flying down the tree towards you, but isn't going to do anything just yet. Lucian.
Lulu, what do we do? Can we do anything with that blade?
Just get these things, get the rest of these folks out of here. We have to try to get ready for her to show up.
All right. I'm going to walk over to Astaroth and cast Heroism.
I already have heroism on me.
Do you?
I think so. I haven't taken any damage. It's been like 5 rounds, and I have it for a minute.
What if I had a different reason for casting this?
Oh, do what you gotta do.
Cool. So I cast Heroism, and because I cast a spell of first level or higher, you get to make an attack immediately.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Yes.
So you get to take out or try to attack either the iron console or the fist. The iron console is the bigger one.
What is my temporary hit point boost from you?
4.
Okay, that's better than my heroism, so.
And that is what you're concentrating on as well. So go ahead and take out your aggression on the iron console there, I think.
I'm a hero!
Yes, you are. Now show them what that means.
I only get 1 attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And brutally murder them.
That's a 21.
Hits.
Huzzah.
Murder.
I got a 10. 10 damage.
Yep, that'll kill it. That will murder it.
I'm a violence hero!
I just like that you were chanting murder. Yep, that one is taken down. There is only one of the fists remaining. Velma, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna just blast it.
Let's circle up on this guy and kick the crap out of him.
Let's peck him until he dies.
All right, so that is going to be a. So we got a 27 and a 26.
Miss. No,
How this game is going, it would not shock
Right.
me. Okay, so I'm going to hit both of those. So that's going to be. So that's going to be a 6. No, sorry, yeah, 6 plus. So it's going to be 10 force damage.
and that is going to take out
Yes.
the final fist.
I can't believe we survived this.
But no time to rest.
We can
Did
we
we-
can stay in combat if you want to kill this chicken. Otherwise, I'm going to have it wander off.
Shoo!
Okay.
Go, live your life!
All right. Well, while we're still doing this, how does my aura work then? Like, how many times can I use it?
So you've used it 5 times. You can use it 5 more times.
Wonderful.
I don't need it anymore, so somebody else needs it and give it to them. Yeah, give it to Lucian. It's
All right.
fine.
Let's see. So that's 6 plus 5, 11.
Cool.
So that's one of them. 5 plus 5, 10. Do you need another 10?
I'll take.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take another 10. I'm
Did
probably,
you get hit, Astaroth?
I'm down a little bit. I'm
Okay.
down 10 hit points from my max.
You're
If you have any left over, I'll
I'm
use it,
fine.
but get Lucian first.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do you
that's-
need more?
I have 6 more left to fill.
Okay, you'll be fine.
I only have 5 left, so don't worry about me either.
All right, I'm gonna heal myself
Yeah,
then.
yeah, help yourself.
do that.
So 5, 10.
Precision, heal thyself.
And then 7 plus 5.
I also have a second wind on deck, so I can heal a little bit.
Cool.
I
Cool.
effectively have probably
Yeah.
like 10 more hit points.
And I have healing word, and I have some higher level stuff if I have to use
And
it.
then-
And I'm a cleric, so I can heal too.
Have you ever healed anybody?
Shut
He
up.
has once.
All right, so I have one more left. Who
I
wants
think he did
it?
last week, right?
Oh, you're the one down the most now, right?
Yeah, I've got 10.
You
I'm
have
missing,
this
so.
season, because I've never been surprised when it happens.
All right, so you get 11.
Oh boy!
Nice.
Aura Vitality is so good.
It's a great power.
No one dealt you damage to stop it. So.
Yeah, that's true.
The chicken tried to.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
friggin' chicken.
That freaking chicken.
Okay.
You're all alive.
Yes, I think
You're alive.
Tutor, you
Yeah.
alright?
We had a successful mission.
Wait, where's our friend?
Vision?
Vision.
He left. He went somewhere else. I don't know. He said
Okay.
Of
that
course he did.
he didn't want to.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing. He's weird.
Well, what do
But
we
he
do?
helped. He was a big help.
Where's
Well, great.
where's what's her face? Skull Umbrella Lady. Is she okay?
We sent her back
Feanor?
to Mad Mackie
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
with
Okay.
Dewey.
with Dewey. But I have this, and she will lay a massive longsword onto the ground. She's coming. I don't know when she's going to get here, but she's coming.
Did we need this for something?
Well, we.
We need to convince her to pick this up. This is her sword. I think that seeing me and getting this sword will wake her up in some way. I think that that's why they were protecting this this for so long, I think that we can maybe bring her back.
This seems like a strange case of deja vu, convincing another angel to do something.
You've done this before?
I suppose we have.
Yeah.
Well,
What did you do last time?
we did a method that worked well last time was convincing her of voices from her past.
Well,
so
we also beat her to death.
we didn't
A little
actually.
bit. I mean, not to death, but
That's
a little bit.
probably not going to work.
And I'd like to avoid that.
All right, this angel, is she particularly prideful? I mean, if we challenge her to like a one-on-one fight and put the sword in front, could we get her to pick it up?
Maybe. I think that she always likes to be in the middle of combat. She likes to be where it's most dangerous. She has a passion for battle and for war and for leading and I guess that's why she accepted leadership here so easily.
If we can get the blade in front of her, I think I could get her to pick it up.
She
You
sounds
think
like
so?
most of the angels I know, honestly.
I do have the ability to change my appearance, so if we need to, I could transform myself to look like her old self as a way of tempting her into her past glory.
You hear and rounding the corner, you see a giant demon that is like throwing cultists and is sort of like stomping down the road as a Glabrazu is stomping down the towards the tree. You have about 30 seconds probably before it gets at you.
That doesn't look like an angel.
Oh, that's not your friend, is it?
No, that's not my friend at all.
Oh, this wasn't our plan. We were going to leave.
We can't flee from here. We need this tree.
All right.
And as it comes up and is about to, it lifts up one of its massive claws and it stops. And there's a bit of a bulge in its chest as a hammer explodes through the front. And the Glabrazu hits the floor. And behind it
Yep, that's the thing.
is Zariel.
And to jog my memory,
Archduke Zariel of Avernus. Yes?
this one is crazy? Possessed? Oh, we don't know what's going on.
You don't really know.
We know
Okay.
a little bit.
She's
but,
just
well, you don't
upset.
because you weren't there.
Yeah, I
for the
wasn't here,
play.
so I'm like, why is
I
she...
mean, in character, you went there for the play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Get a nice shot of that mini there.
Mm-hmm.
I
Zariel!
think she was around for the playing character. She was just quiet.
That's right.
Oh,
You're right.
Yeah.
But I
She's so
know.
tall.
And she has a flail in one hand and an icy warhammer in the other, similar to yours, except for larger. Obviously.
I must get it.
Listen, you said you had a plan?
And she stares and breathes heavy.
Right, okay.
You're not demons.
Nope, we certainly aren't. I'm going to grab the blade from the ground
Yeah.
and throw it towards her, like just have it land in front of her.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to cast Command on Zariel.
What kind of save is that?
I'm going to guess Wisdom.
I
you
feel
want-
like it's going to take a real bad roll for
Yeah.
this to work.
Do you want to guess what her wisdom bonus is to wisdom saving throws?
8, 10, 12, 14. Am I not right?
It's plus 16.
Oh my god!
Oh, nope, she auto.
Wait, hold on. It could be.
She rolls a 25.
Oh.
Okay.
She is not commanded. She, however, looks down at the sword and looks at you. And she sort of recognizes the sword.
I'm going to cast Mask of a Thousand Faces, or Mask of Many Faces, which is Disguise Self. But I'm going to make myself appear like she did in that vision that we first had from Lulu when we were with Mad Maggie, of her holding the sword. And I'm going to do it where, like, my hair is, like, billowing in the back. And, like, so I just make myself look just glorious. So I'm, like, reminding her of just how powerful and how mighty and amazing she used to be. So it's like I'm trying giving her like that mirror side. Like I'm trying to do that for her.
Okay. Make a performance check.
Okay. And since I am presenting myself as somebody that I'm not, okay, cool. Okay. Oh, that's only going to be a 14. It's the highest I got on that.
She looks at you all I don't know you.
Mm-mm.
I don't know who you are or why you're here.
You do know Lulu. Lulu.
And she casts her eyes down at the tiny Hollyphant. And Lulu has big doe eyes and is sitting. Hey.
I'm gonna like flutter some bardic inspiration towards Lulu for whatever she wants to try to do next. And that uses up my for now.
It's been a long time. I miss you. I didn't remember for a long time, but we used to be friends, and I think that I can help you remember that too. And I think my friends might be able to help, but I need you to take this sword. This is your sword. If you pick this up, maybe listen, maybe we can help. And the fire behind Zariel's eyes appear to soften a little bit. She is not convinced. I need each of you to go through a skill challenge with me now to convince Zariel to pick up the sword.
All right.
And because neither of those two first efforts worked, I'm not going to hold those against you because you didn't know that this was going to be a thing yet.
Okay.
So, these are going to be skill challenges. They're going to set a difficulty check eventually for Zariel. Then I'm going to roll for Zariel. Basically just a regular d20. Very similar to the resurrection check at the end of last season. It's going to be a different check for each of you. So if one of you has an idea of a performance, someone else isn't going to get to roll performance. Or it's going to be a higher DC on the performance, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Does anyone have an idea of where they'd like to start?
Oh.
I'm gonna do deception.
Okay.
And okay, remind me out of character because it's been a few weeks. Who's the name of the devil lord that gave her power in
Asmodeus?
Asmodeus? And with her own voice, I'm going to say, you don't want to bow to Asmodeus. You want to lift this sword and be the most powerful Zariel you can possibly be.
Sure, I'll let you do deception for that.
Okay.
That sounds more like persuasion to me.
Okay,
actually.
I'll take it.
I'll do, that's persuasion.
Okay. Okay, well, that is going to be a 23.
Good to know.
All right.
Would like to go next?
I have an idea.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to grasp my Bane thing, and I'm trying to use insight. And here's my thought here.
Okay.
Because I was an angel for just a small moment of time.
Yeah.
I feel like there's part of Astaroth that, even though you can never fully feel what it was like when you're like not in that body, because the body you're in, it affects how you think and how you feel like when it's on that enormous a level. But he remembers the like drive, the being an angel. Justice felt like something that was real and almost tangible, and like doing good felt like something that was as much a core part of who he was. And so Astaroth is going to step forward and holding up his Bane to like help guide him through it, because it always helps him do stuff. He's going to be like, "Look,
I know a little bit about what it means to be the sort of thing you are, and no matter how far you've fallen, you remember what it used to feel like to mean something good. And I know that can't all be gone. All right? I know that deep down inside you there's still a piece of that angel left. Because I'm friends with angels. And I've got proof of that."
Oh my god, that's so perfect.
Paper.
Go ahead and roll your insight. Add advantage because you've got papers.
Goddamn.
I love it so much.
Because I'm friends with angels.
All right.
it's
And
perfect.
Master Rock.
I actually get +8 on this because I'm using the fighters version.
Yep. Fighter's insight.
One of them's a natural 20.
Hell yeah!
Total.
So total it's going to be a 28.
Nice. Looks good. Who would like to go next?
It's upside down.
Uh-huh.
Velma says head too. That's upside
I'll
down.
go next.
Okay.
So Lucian will walk up.
Upside down because I held it like this and then I went like that.
Lucian's gonna walk up closer to Zariel, and at this point, Lucian is completely beat up. His clothing is torn. He has blood coming out of his chest and probably his mouth as well. And he's gonna walk over and actually pick up the sword a little bit, just kind of hold it by the hilt, and look at it, and then stand next to Lulu and look up to Zariel and say, "Look at this blade that Lulu went through hell, literally, just to find for you. If you just take it in your hands and see what happens, you could change everything. Look around you. Look at what we've gone through. Look at what everyone's going through. You can fix this. It's within you to fix this. And if you don't want to, this is your last chance because we're leaving. And I will take this blade with me. This is your last chance. It's do or die, Zariel. What are you going to choose?"
Intimidation.
That seems about right. Okay. This is just regular, not advantage?
Holding the sword. No, this is just regular.
Okay. I only got an 8.
Do you still have your coin from earlier?
I do have my coin from earlier.
Might be worth it.
I don't know. Should I save it?
This feels
Should I
important
save it? I should... Here's my other die, though.
for superstitious reasons.
For Azorius color reasons, 19.
Nice.
Look, the Azori's always got your back.
They do.
Okay. Just remind me real quick. So, she's just not the same.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's changed somehow.
Okay. So, Tutru is going to kind of walk up around her to kind of get a better look at her, to kind of see if she can sense, like, what might be going on with her. Medically, maybe?
Okay, make a medicine check.
I'll use my tiny dice. Tiny good luck dice.
Not bad.
+7. That is 21?
She is. You get a really good look at her. You look at her fair skin that's cracked and dry, her completely, bald, shaved head. Reminds you of what an angel of despair on a different world looked almost exactly like. Almost too alike. And you can see that her eyes, while fiery, are sullen. They're sunken, like she hasn't slept in a while.
Right.
You can see that while she has the burning passion and ire, that it's empty in some ways. There's nothing medically wrong with her, but it seems very, very similar to what Feather was going through.
Right. Okay. Yeah, so I'll look up at her and I'll say, you must be so tired right now. You've been going through so much and trying so hard. But for what? You don't have to put yourself through this. You don't have to keep doing this. You can rest. You don't have to try so hard anymore. We knew an angel like you. She was going through literal hell, and it just tore her apart. She never went anywhere with it. You don't have to do this.
I'll take your medicine. What's your medicine roll?
What, did I roll or
Yeah.
roll again?
Up
That was
to
a
you.
21.
I think that makes sense. You use the medicine roll to
Yeah.
create that
Yeah, you're talking about her decay of her.
The lowest of your rolls was a 19.
Not bad.
Which means that your average is above a 20. Which means that I can't set a DC high enough to have you fail this. So you succeed.
I enjoy us.
Zario leans over, looks at Lulu, looks at the rest of you, sets her flail down, and picks up the sword out of Lucian's hand. And as she does, sort of color returns to her hand. Instead of just being pale white, it's fleshy. There's blood behind it now. And it goes up her arm and up her neck and into her face. And a fiery mane of hair returns to her. The black pupils, or the black irises, fade into regular color. Color returns to her lips and her cheeks. And light peeks out just a little bit from behind a cloud in the Avernian sky. Somewhere else in Avernus, Mad Maggie looks out her window and sees that there's a break in the clouds. And she calls over to Dewey to come take a look. Feanor is handcuffed to a bed, but alive, and they both look up and smile a little bit. Somewhere else in Avernus, the Scion is rumbling along on his tormentor. Big mohawk of spikes on a helmet. Who knows where he got them from? Probably from some hell wasps. And he checks one of his rearview mirrors and sees that there's a little bit of a break in the clouds. And here, you see color returning. People are peeking out of buildings as the sound of war isn't gone, but is faded a little bit. Thank you. I have a lot of work to do here. Below the city. This place still needs a leader. What do you plan to do?
Well, I mean, I've got some folks who might be willing to help. They're based out of an old library out in the desert. If you found them, they might be able to, I don't know, help you whip this place into shape a little bit. They wear this symbol.
I'll seek them out.
We're planning on going home. This tree might be our only way back to Ravnica.
How can you do that?
Well, it's magic we don't quite understand, but this tattoo we have connects us, binds us to something greater.
Do you think that that magic can send this city back to where it needs to go?
I'm not sure.
We could at least try.
I suppose we can give it a shot, but
Maybe just by going through, we can sort of show it the way, you know?
maybe
I mean, look at this tree. I can't imagine this is how it's supposed to look.
maybe we can be the key that unlocks the door.
I am the archdevil of this plane. I was the archdevil of this plane, but I still control this plane. Anything that comes or goes needs my permission. I grant you permission, but as soon as it goes, the other hells will be alerted. So you'll have a chance, if you so choose. Lulu, we have work to do. And Lulu looks up and looks at all of you. Well, I'm gonna go kill some demons, I guess. Thank you.
Thank you for
Yeah.
everything.
Thanks, Lulu. You've been like part of the team.
Part of our family
We'll
now.
miss you.
I hope our paths cross again.
Do you need healing? Do you need, like, what do you need? Do you need anything?
I think we're okay.
Just a hug?
Okay. And she'll come over and nuzzle in the side. All right. Let's go, Lulu. Time to handle things like we used to. And Lulu will transform into a war mammoth. Zariel will climb on her back, and they will fly into the air and under the city and begin fighting off the forces of the River Styx and the Abyss. And as she does so, Zariel cuts the massive chains with the sword that she now has. She picked up her flail on the way out, by the way.
Aw.
We're not, no loot off of that.
Darn it! We almost got an angel flail.
And as the chains are cut, the city begins sinking a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know if we have a time limit or
All right.
something. but-
Okay.
How do we do this?
I think I understand it for the most part. We all need to be here. We have to have known the other tree.
The tree in Ravnica.
Yes, the world tree.
The world tree.
So we're going to try to walk through this tree to the world tree, but I don't know if it'll take this. If anything, this will come with us. It won't go back to where it's from.
I think we gotta do what we can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so read the spell.
Yes. All right. So it's called Pact Plane Shift. This spell creates magically between a large or larger plant that is connected to the world ash Yggrasil within range and another plant that is connected to Yggrasil on a different plane of existence. Creatures imbued with the magic of the World Pact who are in contact with each other within range open a portal and a plant to a different plane of existence. For the duration, which is 4 rounds, any creature can step into the target plant and exit from the destination plane by using 5 feet of movement. To choose a destination plant, you must have seen or touched the destination plant at least once before and make an intelligence nature check, DC equal to 24 minus your character level, or have heard of or studied the plant, DC 30 minus character level. If there is no target or the group fails the check, you're sent to another plane on a different plane. You're sent to another plant on a different plane of the DM's choosing.
Right. So, if you're trying to go to the tree that you have seen before, the DC is 24 minus your level, which is 7.
Yeah.
So the DC is 17. And if you're trying to go to a different tree that you've never seen before, it's 30
Right.
minus 7, which is 23. So you're trying to go back to Ravnica, to the tree you've seen before.
Yeah.
The DC is 17. I need you all to make intelligence nature checks.
All right.
I'm gonna cast guidance on everyone.
Good move.
We've got this. Yeah, we'll grab everyone's hands together and we'll be like, we've got this.
So remind me of the effective guidance.
You get to add a d4 to the skill.
Question.
Yes.
Do I get anything because of like talking, because of the thing I did earlier with the sit between a tree and listen to its voice since I was connected to the one in Ravnica?
Sure. Let's see. What is the line of the poem?
It is, yeah, it's one reason why I asked it. It feels pretty good. It was, go sit beneath the tree, my friend, look way up in the leaves. The murmuring voice that whispers there will help you to believe.
Okay.
You have a d4. Make it a little bit better.
I will let you
17.
add your... Do you have proficiency in nature?
I don't.
Okay. I will give you proficiency in nature
Okay.
to replace the double length of your dark vision,
Okay.
if you choose.
Okay.
If you choose that, then you lose the dark vision double length.
Okay. No, I'm gonna risk doing it with the guidance.
Okay, so you'll keep
Because it won't really change me either way. So it's fine.
Okay.
So are we doing intelligence plus nature?
It is an intelligence nature check. So yes. So
So
I think nature is
nature's
generally
already
intelligence.
intelligence.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you're
just
right.
nature. It's whatever your nature
Yes.
skill is.
That's cool.
All right.
Yep.
We did ours. Do yours.
Yes, you got this.
Good luck. Cool. Cool.
Okay. I got an 8.
Oh,
Total?
you got an 8?
Total? What's your total?
8. Ooh, that's
Wow.
tough. I got a 4.
Oh, sorry. I got a 9.
What'd you get?
I also got a 4.
What? We got 4s?
I got
rolled a 2.
a 5.
5.
Oh my god!
I feel like, how did I get the highest?
We are going somewhere new.
Oh boy.
With a grand total average of 5.5. You've come up short.
I'm glad I didn't waste my cool power. Like, I didn't just trade away my sight for that.
You've come up short of being able to choose the target. So you don't know where you'll end up. You might still end up in Ravnica, but I will determine that between seasons.
Okay.
The mouth that you saw of this tree has coalesced into a knot in the tree, by the way. There's no more mouth. The eye stalks of this tree that were writhing in the wind stay. And you see buds of flowers and leaves beginning to reappear on the Tree of Redemption in the middle of the city of Elturel. The knot in the tree reawakens as you all have your hands on the tree. Your tattoos begin to glow, and the center of the tree begins to make the image that you remember the center of the engine looking like in the middle of the morrow. A white oculus aperture opens and creates a long lit hallway that's open to you.
Only one way to go,
We did it. Let's go home.
Okay.
Let's go anywhere but here.
Well, preferably Ravnica, but yes, anywhere but here is probably better.
All right,
Well, there are 8 more layers of hell, so let's not.
Oh, that's true.
All right, we don't have a lot of time. Let's go.
Let's go
all right.
To Ravnica.
to Ravnica
To Ravnica.
or the road home.
You
Or
walk,
whatever you got.
you walk into the tree, and it feels a little bit like floating. A little bit like standing. A little bit like limbo when you were in the just Karen's basement. And you're surrounded by many of these apertures floating around you. And you see different images of different planes float past. You see a large ball of seaweed move and undulate. Many different trees of different kinds, some of which are long dead, some of which are in bloom. You see other images, not of trees, just of artifacts. You see a bit of a clock tower. You see half of a bar. You see a family portrait of some family you don't recognize. It's going to take some time, you all hear,
Okay.
for you all to master the pact. But rest assured, you will. I know it. And like being sucked into one of those funnel water slides, you feel yourself being pulled ever closer to the middle of a vortex. Is there anything you'd like to do?
Do we see anything from the area we left?
Roll perception.
18.
Yeah, you cast your eyes about and you do catch a glimpse of the tree that you just left through. Like it was the entrance to the water slide, essentially. And it fades into the ever-rotating orbits of possible entries and exits of wherever it is that you are right now.
Okay. I was going to try to grab it to bring it with us, but never mind.
I'm going to reach out to my patron and just ask it to protect my friends.
Go ahead and roll religion for me.
Okay. Natural 20.
Nice.
Wow.
So that's 21 total.
Yeah. It was going to be a very high DC because you're not in a world right now.
Yeah.
You're not in a place that your patron should be able to reach. And yet you do. And you can feel peeking through a doorway, essentially. Protecting. How would you like protected?
I think maybe just like, not to me at all, but like maybe like the way, like maybe like the same, the Eldritch Blast that I normally fire, maybe it like creates like a shield around them that's like a soft velvet, so like if they crash, they're like protected and they don't get hurt.
Wow.
Because we did hit the ground pretty hard when we came out of when we landed in Innistrad.
Yeah.
So I think I'd like to protect them from any sort of collision if we do have one. So almost like we said, you mentioned the Groot shield earlier, almost like that, and kind of made out of these like black velvet eldritch energy beams that are like there's like music playing and stuff like that.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out the contract I was given by Tybalt and see if anything has changed or different on it.
Insight.
Just a 9.
Okay. The ink is sort of reverberating. It's like floating and separating and being weird, like you're looking at regular paper with 3D glasses. But nothing is changing. It is set. But you can see with clarity that there is no hidden meaning or anything you missed in the contract. The contract is solid. But there is nothing new to grasp about it.
Okay.
I think I'm in cutscene mode, so
Okay.
just let it go.
Now, isn't he freed from his contract because of the deal that Lucian cast, that if we can find an angel to come lead the 8th remnant, that he no longer is...
Possibly.
Yeah, I don't know if necessarily
Yeah.
he's like willing to take that role and
That's true.
stuff. I think I probably still have basically a debt to pay to them.
Okay.
They still have connection to me for the years that
I'll
I
leave that.
agreed
I'll
to.
leave that up to you to interpret and roll for if you wish.
Okay.
Later.
All right.
But the insignia on your chest bears both the 8th Remnant and the Boros insignia while here, wherever here is. As you circle the funnel, the vortex, blackness encompasses your eyes, and you're still. You are no longer circling. You are somewhere in one piece. Your eyes are closed. And once again, you're half buried in sand. And that's where we'll end the season.
We made it out.
Where are we?
The beach. We're on vacation beach episode.
We're all on Ixalan now. We've been we've
Oh
landed
my
on
God.
Lonely Island.
I get to meet Azor.
You would get to meet Azor.
Cool. Your dice is over
and
here.
find out that he's a dick.
We totally just had to fail that. Like
You succeeded on saving Avernus.
This
Yeah.
is true.
You redeemed another angel. You're
Yeah.
2 for 2.
Nice.
But we do.
And when you were like, should I use my reroll? It seems pretty important. I was like, you can. There's another one coming though. That was great, y'all. I hope that was a fun game, a fun season.
Yeah. Thanks for having us through Avernus.
Yeah.
That was great. Please tell everybody where they can find you.
Hi, everybody. My name is Jordan Pridgeon, and you can find me on Twitter at Jordan Pigeon. Also, check out on Saving Throw, which is the producer channel of this, twitch.tv/Saving Throw Show on Fridays at 8 p.m. Pacific time for Wildcards, our East Texas University show. It's like a crazy Buffy-style university with occult stuff going on under it. And we're working through our junior year now, so.
Hey y'all, I'm Riley Silverman. You can find me on Twitter at Riley J. Silverman and on Instagram Riley Silverman. Dom, can I announce my thing yet?
Yeah.
Okay, speaking of Saving Throw Show, I'm doing a cool one-off at the start of December.
Cool.
December 2nd, is that right? No, the 3rd. Tuesday the 3rd. And it will be themed after a certain animated film about an ice queen. So you can check that out. And that'll be really fun. We have a really great cast of Saving Throw Show regulars that you'll really enjoy for it. So I'm really looking forward to that. And then on a more personal note, people who may not know this, I don't know if I want to talk about this or not, but in between our last episode and now, we lost my father to heart disease. And so this is just a personal note to if someone in your life that you love that you haven't told in a long time, make sure you call them and tell them because life is really short. And also my father was an organ donor and I think it's really important. And it felt really good while we were mourning him to think about the fact that in his loss, there are people out there in the world whose lives are better and saving because of him. So I'm just saying if you have the power to donate your organs when you pass, please do.
Thank you. Whew. Hey everybody, I'm Krav Galati.
Follow that.
You can follow me on all the socials at DoubleGXG. And also, you can catch a new episode of Dark Lanterns tomorrow on Twitch. Or sorry, not Twitch. It's on YouTube. YouTube.com/D&D Wizards. And Ashlyn's on it. I'm on it. And there's a whole bunch of another amazing cast and crew on there. So please check it out. Episode 3 drops tomorrow, I believe, at 1 p.m. And it is set in Eberron, which also the book Eberron Rising from the Last War drops tomorrow in stores. So go check it out. You can also get it on D&D Beyond.
Nice.
Yeah, check it out.
Hey everyone, you can find me on Twitter at Ashlyn Rose and on Instagram as RAR. It's Ashlyn, where I'm going to be posting a lot of extra videos and pictures I didn't get to do while I was in Japan. So if you ever want to see what it's like to adventure throughout it, there's going to be tons of that on there. And yeah, check out the show, Lanterns, on YouTube. It's really, really good and a lot of fun. So it's a good story.
Hey everybody, I am the internet's Ruben Bressler. You can follow me everywhere at MOXREUBY. 1 p.m. on YouTube. Tomorrow is Dark Lanterns. Tomorrow night here on the channel is Pirates of Salt Bay at 8 p.m. Please also catch Wildcards on Friday nights, as also Tempting Fate on Sunday afternoons. Really excellent programming here at Saving Throw, our home throughout this entire campaign. I wanted to just really quickly thank everybody who makes this show possible. Once again, Zach Heidi for the music, Jarina for the art, Phil DeLuca, Emmett Fury, and John Wells for all the story, Kelly DeLuca this week for this amazing,
Oh, cool.
Very cool.
So cool.
Amazing.
which I saw yesterday and was like, can that be my tree? And she was like, sure. Yeah, this thing's amazing. I might have her make more map stuff in the future.
That's
She
so
pumps
cool.
stuff
We should
out like
dub that
once.
the tree holder.
Ooh, the tree
that's
holder. I
pretty
like
good.
it. And you can check her stuff out at Tiny Shiny Squid Inc. And she is at a bunch of stuff, a bunch of cons. And you can also check out the Commander in MTG website that has a link to some of her stuff as well. I want to thank our sponsors, CoolStuffInc.com, NorseFoundry.com, Elderwood Academy, and Hero Forge for all of the help and support that they provide as sponsors of the show. And of course, this show does not get done. This show does not get put onto the air. Nothing happens here without benevolent overlord Dom Zook. So thank you so much, Dom, for putting up with our chicanery all season. And finally, last but not least, I want to thank Wizards of the Coast and Dungeons and Dragons and Magic the Gathering for letting us do 3 seasons so far of this show. Hopefully, we'll get to do more in the future, and you, audience, will be the first, well, probably the second to know because we'll get to know first.
Yeah, I hope so.
We are hoping for more. We all enjoy telling stories around the campfire for you all, and we look forward to a hopeful season 4 somewhere in the multiverse.
With sand.
With sand.
With sand.
But until that occurs, it's time to say goodbye for all of 29. Did you have something else?
I
Sorry.
was going to say one more thing.
Yes, go ahead.
Sorry. What would be really cool if you have enjoyed these 3 seasons, if you could tweet at us, maybe D&D as well if you want, with hashtag D&D, your favorite moment
Yes.
in all 3 seasons.
Oh, and
I would love to know
hashtag the
that.
Broken Pact RPG.
Yeah.
season, so.
Hashtag-
Yeah, please, the Broken Pact.
Right.
So that we can find it.
Hashtag the Broken Pact RPG. We also have a Discord. You should join the Saving Throw Show Discord.
Yes.
You can check out savingthrowshow.com. There's a bunch of ways to find us. But yes, the Broken Pact RPG is the hashtag. Please do tell D&D that you'd like to see more of us. I like playing D&D with you all.
Aw.
Yeah.
Same with you.
Good. I'm glad. And this was a really fun season. It was an interesting experiment to go so far away from where we started, and I'm glad that it worked out.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
And you all survived.
Somehow.
Barely.
Yeah.
And as far as I'm aware, you have soul coins in your pockets?
We got like one.
You got
We have
one
one
soul
last
coin
soul
in your
coin.
pockets. Cool. Cool.
What's its name?
So, what do we have left? Did we do Ben Osteen's yet?
I don't think so.
We didn't.
Ben.
So Ben is in your pocket, and will be appearing next season, theoretically, here on the Broken Pact. Thank you so much. We love you. Have a good night.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Bye.